Everybody, thanks a lot for joining us. It's a Sunday night. It's a Sunday night. The FIP is on. I don't know about you, but my game week is in tatters. It's been ruined in so many ways. I do have some slender hopes, but I've got a few of them dotted around. One of them is the FC Barcelona Foundation squad. We dropped in a huge score, so that means there'll be another giveaway for the members next week as well, if that holds on. Pretty much should just put my chair down a wee bit, sorry guys, rather than me messing about with the camera. So on the limited front, I actually feel like the kind of the bottom up approach that I took have actually captured some really good scores, and like I think there was probably a time and place where the right combination of them all did happen in a division, and it's not now. So we'll maybe have a wee kind of knock around what's kind of happening in the game week now. I plan on watching NYC Atlanta on He's Go. I'm going to give that a shot, see if it works, because it's not the one that's on Sky. It'll probably be the one with all the implications online. And I'm going to try and catch Barca Celta Vigo as well. And there's a third screen, so if there's another game going on that you guys are watching, I'll dive in and watch that as well, and we'll have some fun. We'll probably stream for the large part of the game, so we'll probably be here for give or take 2 hours or so. So at any point in the stream, if you do laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. If you're finding this for the first time and you're not even playing Sorare yet, there's a link in the description in this video. It goes directly supporting the channel. You get a free card. You can keep it, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want with it. Once you've bought 5 from the market, free card gets dropped in your account. T's and C's apply. Over 18s and blah 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 and whatever else, all the member stuff, if you are interested in that, I was talking about the giveaway. There's a link in the description of the video. If you click that, it should jump you through to the member section, explain to you what your £2 a month membership would get you and what the £1 a month membership would get you. So it's all good fun. But tonight, it won't quite be members level activity in terms of like taking your gallery apart and building some teams or whatever. But, anything in the live chat comes up, I'm happy to knock around and do some fun stuff as well while we're here for the duration. We'll try and track some scores, and I'm looking forward to it because this game week, I know it has been a train wreck. And, SO5 lineups across the planet been devastated by DNPs, by crap scores, by clean sheets disappearing. you know, it's been one of those weeks where everything and anything that could have happened did happen. Almost, it felt like, and like this is one of those weeks where if you've got 5 guys that did kind of like above average or roundabout kind of normal for what you'd expect. I'm really excited to see some amazing surprise winners potentially this week to some of the better, bigger, more powerful, more dominated divisions. So there's always a silver lining, even if I can't enjoy it in it myself. It's something I'm looking forward to maybe seeing as the trophy day kind of looms for the game week we've got. I'm just having to be scanning at my teams and stuff and the time. The New York game starts in 5 minutes, so his goal should have a stream populated if it is going to have one. That's the wrong remote. The only thing about having 3 tellies in this bloody places. And it's funny, right? Because I got them all the same size, just for like obviously spacing and whatever. But by kind of accident, I'd have much preferred they were all the same. But they're all actually completely different manufacturers. So one's an LG, a Sony, and a Samsung. So it's like a nice kind of, I've got the market, if you like. Hedge my bets. But in terms of the remotes, I suppose that's probably better because it's easier to identify quite quickly. Oh, that's that one and that's that one. Whereas if they were all the same, that would be annoying. But yeah, it looks like we should have a He's Goal link for Atlanta and New York City. So as soon as I get that fired up, I'll get my teams up. I'll have a wee look at them. I'll show you what I've got running. I don't have much left now. I kind of need an NYC defensive masterclass would... that's kind of what I'm tuning in for, right? Because only Magno starts, Santi's on the bench, and in any case, the team that those two were both in has Jens as a DNP in it with Tani with a clean sheet, which was just beautiful, wasn't it? So the Rodriguez DNP just kind of compounds the Jens, doesn't actually affect me. I'm not really too bothered about that. So I can actually tune in just watching the defense anyway, like I was planning to. But I also have another team now. I need to get this play page sorted up because I just need to show you this. I've got another guy who has been in my gallery for what feels an eternity, and he played in the last game week, and I thought, you know what, right at the end, I'd finished building all my teams and stuff, and I thought, I'm going to build a team, because I've got some spare supers and whatever, I'm going to build a team with this goalkeeper in the team, and if he plays, he plays. Let's see what happens. And he starts tonight. It's none other than Pablo Cisniega. He's in from the start. Wanyama, huge game. He's in from the start. Captain Chanot. We've still got to see the lineups for Dallas at home at Kansas. Hopefully Legit shows up. And again, just like last time we tuned into NYC, we are waiting on Thiago Andrade appearing from the bench. This was the final, genuine final team that I built. Cisniga's in. We've almost got nothing else running. So this might be a bit of cause for excitement. We're about halfway through the game week. Every MLS card is running tonight, basically. So this, who knows what the projected scores are to win? Who knows what the required scores are going to be to get anything? It's a rather shallow prize pool. As you can see, the tier 2s stop at 42nd, and there has to be around 600 entrants. So, slim chances with a team as modest as this. But, it's a clean team that's not been DNP'd entirely yet. And Thiago on the bench, of course, is not optimal. But, it's something. We've got a casualty. I didn't realise Crescito was out. So, that's the Magno team done anyway. So, that's lovely. Snodgrass, by the way, if I sent this picture into the group chat I've got with McBride and Hendo, and I was like, if I could sum this game week up in a picture, this is it. Top to bottom, man. So happy Snoddy dropped an 80-pointer tonight. He got an assist, of course, which boosted his decisive up, but a 20 all around for an aging attacking midfielder. Attempted assist 3, penalty area entries 11. Big chance created, shots on target. Everything we expect to see from a Snodgrass, done, which was great. He actually got a tackle in as well, so fair play to the big man pulling his shift. And his situation, right, I don't know how many of them there are on the market, right, but any of these who are here, let's go and have a gander. Now, Snodgrass is signed for Hearts, okay? He held out for, he's not far removed from the Premier League, he was in the Championship for a few years, whatever, right? He's never been the fittest guy on the planet. But, wow, yeah, that doesn't feel like that big of an ask, to be honest with you. He's obviously trying to get him sold on the recency bias of his score. I'm not sure he's going to get a card. He's still pictured in the West Ham kit. Maybe get a mid-season Hearts launch, potentially, but he is not registered for Europe. He started today. against Kilmarnock, who are one of the lesser teams in the division. But regardless of how this Europa League group is going to pan out for Hearts, it feels like Snodgrass is going to be a weekend exclusive player for the talent and obvious qualities that he brings to the Hearts first 11, as well as the obvious fact he can't play midweeks. So you don't need to worry and question, is he going to, how many minutes will he play? Will he play against Fiorentina? Will he get injured? Will he, none of that stuff's there. So there's not many of them. He is like, it says here 35. It could go in any number of ways, but really relieved to see that. That feels like a massive weight off my shoulders, because I've been kind of like, I played him this week, kind of crossing my fingers that this would happen, and it did. And I've been really crossing my fingers that this would happen since the transfer happened. And it's lovely to see kind of proof of concept. Snodgrass can happen at Hearts, can be a boss at the right page of 35. And this card, as you can see, I've got up to 8% XP, so it's been near and dear to my gallery, as has that Cisniega, by the way. It's like number 2 of 100, the second ever Cisniega card. This team, by the way, Brais Mendes does not do anything less than 60 since he has got into the first team of Real Sociedad. He's got a goal tonight, and I can't believe it. He's on 78 points. He's been benched. He's also picked up a yellow card in this match. And with the DNP Taylor, if Viviano, he's conceded 2, he cannot concede a third. But if he can maybe bring a bit more AA to the party, we could maybe squeeze into the crappy tier 3s right at the death. Conceding 2 as a boy. How long has went in this match? 71 minutes. He's on 15 points. I would really... Oh, maybe I should refresh that. Oh, it's 3 each. Yeah, he's killed this team now, hasn't he? Viviano. Fenerbahce away. It's a game... This was the last, super rare team I built. And I thought, Viviano will play. Taylor will play. All these guys should play. I thought Tony would get a goal from the bench, but he started and got his goal. Tony as well with 3 shots on target. Great AA from the big man in his start, and hopefully we continue to see this kind of form and end product from Watto himself. But yeah, Viviano needs to save a penalty or something now at this point to get us back in the mix. But something incredible like that did happen. Then then even with a DNP, a little bit captain luck would came in, because we've nailed the captain choice. We've got a bit lucky with Watt. Key's brought in one of his better performances. So yeah, it's just been one of those ones. This as well. Talk to me about this game, eh? This team, Kyogo, absolutely killing me. Sensei didn't do great in a OP match, but hey ho, you take that, and I don't mind actually losing on that, because Jota gets subbed after 45, and the rest is history. But this is probably my cleanest team that could do something amazing. Tanaka, not optimal. But the guys that run tonight, we've then got Gold and Russell later on. Big players in recent weeks. Gold in particular is on hot form. He's got the captain's armband. And yeah, as I say, there's a couple of limited stuff going on. This is the foundation team, so we still have on Monday night Nadishimai to run. Nadishimai is capable of bringing in a Hadzimetovic-esque score here on a bad night with 11% multiplier. So we could easily see ourselves getting up into the tier 1s with the foundation team, which would be fantastic. If Nadishimai can also collect a decisive action, he is 80 plus. Yeah, that's just the way it's going to roll. And if something incredible did happen, he's got an 11% multiplier. Maybe the FC Barcelona Foundation gets into the star category. Now, normally the way we build this team is by popular demand, popular vote on the community lineup builder. But this week, and I'm so glad I done it, I took executive decision on it, because I had to get Balotelli into this team. Everyone was kind of picking some of the Celtic guys, and I just thought, the amount of question marks there was going into Celtic, I don't want the foundation taking those risks. I want to, so we had Maeda, who'd have brought in 25. So some of these lineups would have probably still did okay. Kyogo, captain, DNP. Watto would have been quality if we put him in. I think Balotelli just about outscored him in the end. Not by much. Oh, is this an offer, accept or reject? Ooh, reject. Nah, screw you. So I think I did the right thing for... and I don't think Marcelo Nunes did particularly great either, to be honest. So I think I've done the right thing for the FC Barcelona Foundation, for the team that we've put out this game week. And if we can bring in a star limited to give away to the members, that would be absolutely fantastic. As you can see here, Fagner dropped in a 91. Frimpong absolutely got my competitions muddled up. I thought he was going to be suspended. He dropped in a 99 with 2 goals, I believe. So absolutely fantastic performance. I see Mukele's done a big score. So some of my underdog stuff, I say some of the bottom-up approach has worked this game week. Ultimately a wee bit short here in Champion. Look at this, man. DNP Paul Lopez, but I did a competition, a giveaway for whoever outscores this team. Not a bad score considering I'm carrying a DNP, but imagine I didn't have the DNP and he brought in like 60 points. I'd have been right in amongst it, and then it'd have been actually a funny competition. D2, DNP, Payne. The specialist, I put Angelino in here last minute, and that worked out because he only brought in a 36. Guardiola DNP killed it anyway. Ferran's playing tonight. This is one of my green shoots. This is one of my shoots where we could get some magic. On the 10th, which I believe, yeah, so after midnight, I've got Barco, and then Monday night, I've got Maffeo. Now, if they can average 75 points between them, bearing in mind there's no multipliers in this division of any description, they can get a 75-point average. Oh, and they need actually a bit more now. Somebody else has ran. But 150 points from the two of them gets me on the podium. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. They need to break kind of an average of 82, 83 to get me right on the top, which, you know, isn't beyond them. If they have the right AA, they get their decisive, both of them can break 80. Both of them can do that. So it's not a mega long shot, but I'm asking for the perfect storm here. There's a bunch of these in the live chat. I'm going to catch up if he's and drop some fist bumps while I try and sort my screens out. I still do not have the NYC game on his goal loading on the old Samsung, but joining us live and loud tonight. There's a bunch of you here on a Sunday. Thanks very much to everyone who's joining us. Without your support, honestly, like I just love it. Thanks very much. Connor Aspel, Scotty Marshall, Sorare Connor, Jay Coyle, Sam D, Shaka Boom, Lewis West. Let me scroll down. There's so many of these here. Ryan Wilkinson, Joe Ducey, Packus Murphy, Nanzo Scoop. Good to see you, my man. I'm looking forward to catching more of your content as well, Monfrere. You must really love Andrade. He's in the final team, and I'm expecting him to feature. I think Cushion speaks highly of him, and I just don't think, Andrade he's like the NY, in so many ways. He's like the NYC Maeda. And I've got the guy's got talent, man. Like, even though the results aren't there, it will happen. And I'm open to being there and exposing a team, a speculative team, to the possibility of the stars aligning. And I'm finding his good form this week, every week. And put Braze Mendes into that kickoff comp. Let's see how it goes on the rest. Oh, wow, Joe Ducey, if you've got Braze Mendes, that's fantastic. Connor Aspel saying, thing that's bothered me this week is the tier 3 players in the dregs of my gallery smashed it and he didn't play them, like Behic on an 85 for Dundee United. I told Nellis to pick up that Behic unique, and I can't remember what it was, but he mentioned it and he referenced it in a video recently, and he didn't sound too happy about it because I don't think he was playing, but he's a guy that, man, if he plays in a Dundee United team, once it gets ticking, it's got some really great players in it, and yeah, great score from Behic, and I'm looking forward to more of the same. Evening Quinny, thoughts on Arsenal v Liverpool? If you watched it, I didn't catch it. I don't even know what day it was on. My weekend's kind of been all over the shop with, just family and work and kids and stuff, everything in between. And also, Harry Boy is coming up on Tuesday for Champions League, so I've got to kind of do my penance now, if you like, because I'm obviously inviting Harry Boy up here, and we're going to have 2 days in the studio and knocking about Glasgow and doing a lot of other stuff. So I've not caught that. Yeah, I do need to catch up. Weekend is looking good for me so far. Sorry, Connor. Just need a Philly performance and Reynoso having a good game against Minnesota. Yeah, I would love... Oh, no, I don't want Minnesota to have a good game. I want Vancouver to have a good game, Connor. So I'm sorry, buddy. Good evening again, Lewis. I know you've got your fist bump. DAP is galore for Shaka Boom. And it's all good evenings from everyone as well. Fist bumps from Packus Murphy and Nanzo Scoop. You must really love Andrade. Yeah, I've caught that piece. Lovely. And then I'm going to just stream on. Let's see what MLS game is on Sky, because I can just stream that there now and get up to speed with what's going on. And I can get, I'll probably, just do my 9. I'll probably just put La Liga TV on this one, because that's one of the built-ins. And yeah, I'd love to hear how your game week's going. If you do have anything good, that specialist super rare team is probably the most exciting thing I've got going on. Like, it should get something, but I'm always thinking about the max it could get, and that's still the most exciting thing I can think about with that. This team which is just pain, man. Tate, I didn't actually know how we scored. I didn't even check on him. But yeah, modest to rubbish score, to say the least. But yeah, look at this, man. Like, if Jordan Morris pops off, Jordan Morris is a guy that with enough decisives at home is the Quakes. Could be a big score from him. Kramich kind of let me down. Hatate just about pass marks, but Fagner with a 91. And I think Fagner at one point in time was in my other one, the Underdog 45, instead of Sriracha. And I believe if I'd comboed Goretzka if it was possible, it must have been possible. If I'd partnered Fagner with Goretzka, man, I'd have been running away with a division, really, with most of these other selections in any real combination. With Captain Goretzka, which he would have been, I wouldn't have Captain Fagner. I'm not going to kid you on or lie to myself, about my own SO5 decision making. But yeah, been a fun game week in that sense. A couple of surprises like Fagner's and Goretzka's and whatever. Good to see some of them. Mukiele turned up and I reformed this team right at the last. I need a big performance from Morgan and I can maybe get into something tasty here. If Morgan bangs up an 80-pluser, this could be fun. And Cham was a bit of a letdown. I captained him and he was on the bench, which was a pain. Because Cham's one of these guys that gets dropped by Swansea and he'll come off the bench for 2 games and get 3 decisives. And then you think, right, he's back in the team and he'll get a wee stretch of form. But he didn't. He was on the bench. So maybe he starts next midweek or something and I need to keep my eyes on it. But Cham is a very frustrating card, to say the least. And I'd quite enjoy trying to pick out when guys are going to pop off, as regular viewers of the channel will know. But in Cham, because I'm not going to... And actually, I'm going to be doing a lot more championship content. I'm looking forward to getting into that. So maybe Swansea, maybe do try and investigate that, actually, in the coming week or so. Oh, we've got both games on. Oh, no, it's upcoming for Barca. It's not started yet. I'll just put that on there now. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys. Santa's Boys, Big DYSL. Good to see both of you. Fist bumps. Thanks for joining us. This looked like it had promise as well. Everyone started and kind of did okay, but nobody turned up except for Ben Henriks, who I traded out the door. I absolutely ripped myself off earlier this week. Because I didn't catch the content for a Matthias Liss rare, which I believed after a press conference announcing a guy, him and Palaversa signed on loan in the transfer window, which closed like a month ago, from kind of Man City. Palaversa from Man City and Matthias Liss on loan from Southampton. But they both had their press conference announcing them on Friday or Thursday this week. And I seen that. And Matthias Liss is the #1 jersey at Troyes. I was like, fuck it, I need to get this guy now before he plays. So I went and kind of screwed myself over to bring one in rapid. And then I got the press conference translated. I did this so the wrong way. And it was kind of like, yeah, Liss is definitely here to push the first team goalkeeper, but we've not signed him to like definitely beat him. And then I looked for the guy's form in SO5 and stuff as well, and I'm like, yeah, maybe this goalkeeper might lose his place. So I kind of feel like it's worth still a white knuckle ride kind of goalkeeper situation. I'm going to hold on to him and just wait for him to get his time. I do expect him to get his time at some point. Who knows when or how long or how effective he'll be, but I'm kind of on there now. I also have Jesse Moulin, who is the 3rd goalkeeper in this twat equation. So any negative thing to happen to that twat #1 goalkeeper, and I actually feel quite confident I've got a new goalkeeper option opening up. So, like, again, maybe something in the short to immediate term I've maybe overpaid for. And I'm kind of thinking, can I maybe tactically move some of those cards a bit better? But hey ho, we live and learn and we roll with the punches. So yeah, active game week for me, and I'm losing screens all over the place. I think one's fell off me now, and I'm trying to get it on. So yeah, what game is actually on Sky Sports? Watch live. Yeah, this LG TV's doing my nothing. Always does. And then let's see what's on live now. Stuttgart, Berlin, no thanks. Then at 8:30, Orlando, Columbus. Okay, we'll maybe catch a bit of that. I did really want to catch the NYC game, but I guess I'll maybe hang for Barca as the main kind of like anchor of the stream. Depends when does that kick off. Another 15 minutes we've been going for. Oh, maybe that's, yeah. I think we need to get an MLS game that's on there now. There must be one on there now that we can watch somehow, somewhere. Stateside. So no man, his goal was doing my absolute nothing. Nightmare. Normally I've got the games all set up and ready to rock. Or maybe there'll be one on Free Sports. That happens sometimes. That app's not too bad to cast from. 3 Sports, where are you? There you go. Should be one in here, I'd think. Oh, nah, see the NYC games in here, I'd make my day, man. Nope. Las Vegas men's final skateboarding. Rubbish. We still have the end of the Sociedad game, which I'm not concerned about. Yeah, I'm just going to actually try and get this. I'm going to try and get this He's Goal sorted again. Because I think maybe now that I've tried it, it's like sometimes you open a new app and then you go back into something and then maybe it works. Sometimes you guys in the stream have given me great live streams to watch that are on like YouTube. I think one was called like, had a really funny name. Restore? Yeah, let's try Restore. He's go. And then we're getting the dots. Oh, we've got an advert. We've got an advert. This should be the NYC game. I hope as well. Please, God. I just said restore settings, so it should be the NYC game. We're getting an advert. Let's hope. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. The game's probably kicked it off, so it shouldn't be like a scheduled advert for the actual broadcast. I'm hoping this is an internet ad. And then after this, we go live broadcast. No, maybe not. Right, so it definitely has like ice hockey and stuff, and this should still be the NYC link. So has the NYC game kicked off? No. See, Americans, like, MLS is mad as hell for this, man. At times, has this game kicked off? Is Sorare data tripping? It's so funny, man. Sorare data is, not Sorare data, I beg your pardon. MLS is so funny for that, man. They're never on time to anything. They love getting some more adverts in. Oh yeah, it starts at this time. A new version. No, screw that, just launch. Try and get the Barca game on that telly now. Yeah, so let me know what you're up to. That Orlando Columbus game is big for the playoffs. Yeah, that is the big one where it's a 6-pointer. I'm just thinking if I was going to aim for that match, I should have maybe started the stream a bit earlier. But so I don't want to sit here for like 5 hours and like just kill all these with fucking gibberish. But you know, so yeah, I feel like I thought. Yeah, it looks like I've got the NYC game on, hopefully. So that's the main thing I wanted to try and catch, as well as Barca Celta, because as you guys know, oddly, I've become a fanboy for Celta Vigo and Getafe over the last 12 months. And Celta Vigo are in a nice wee vein. And Barca are always interesting to watch. So it's a really great fixture, I think, to have on, no matter what your cards are, you know, whatever's going on. Because the thing was, if you look at the Barca team, man, it's so jigsaw puzzled that any passing interest in some of these guys, like next year, they could be sold, they could be loaned, you could be winning them. You know, so many avenues Sorare takes you down that you never know that sometimes, even Celta Vigo, by the way, because Celta Vigo, if you won some of those cards and you have you know, you've became aware, because some of them are they're so good at football. Celta Vigo, they're now, you know, and I've been meaning to do a video on them for so long, and I probably will this week, because it feels like a great point that they've got to, oh, sugar. Let's mute that. There we go. So yeah, that kind of thing I'm always open to, and yeah, let's go along with it. There's a watch along show as well on the MLS thing, which is like the match of the day style, going around the grounds on MLS. But I'm keeping an eye on my gallery. I'm keeping an eye on my teams. I want to hear about your teams. I want to hear about what's going on this game week. What do you think my chances are for this specialist super rare? What do you think my chances are for the other stuff that's got to run? I think we've got Nadishimai for the foundation and this team here. So it says we can still finish 8th, you know, if it brought in 100. So that is optimal. Like if we get to 8th, high end tier 0, it could be lovely, man. As a giveaway. And wow, we're on goal number 4. Come on, Viviano. Come on, man. Tough game, I know, big man, but tough. Yeah, nothing else is really running. Yeah, maybe this stuff that happens, but these games will kick off at like 10 o'clock and stuff. I'm definitely not going to be hanging about for that. We've got the Atlanta team on, yeah. So Dom Dwyer, Araujo, and Mosquera as the front 3. Rossetto, Sedic, and Almada the midfield. The back 4, Gutman, Franco, Purata, and Brooks Lennon, with Godinho in goals. Rocos Rios Novo notably on the bench. NYCFC look to be 3-4-3 again, with Johnson, Martins, Chanot, and Callens. Midfield 4 of Tavon Gray, O'Toole, Parks, and Acevedo. Parks in for Morales. No. Morales in the front 3 with Gabi Perea and Talis Magno. As the team walk out in the Mercedes-Benz Arena, it looks like some WWE, some boxing stuff is going on there now, with the walkouts for the lights and everything and the way it's going. And on my stream, I've got some mad odd Oriental writing, some description. I doubt that's broadcast globally. That's just what's on my stream. And yeah, like they're bringing the ball out. I think Atlanta are dead and buried in the water. Maybe NYC can get a better seeding for playoffs or something like that. But I don't think there's really anything on this game other than, you know, pride and entertainment and all that good stuff, you know. So good to see that we've got a stream for it. It is 4 each. This game is absolutely bonkers. Bayern are on a 0. That's killing teams. I know that is. Because people would have probably looked at this game and thought, oh, Fatih Andre Pirlo's team don't score any goals. Barini on a 90. Jesus, man. Who's seen that coming? Viviano, man, please just save a penalty. Or come on, man. Come on. Be a hero. Be a hero, Viviano. To the many, the few. Everyone. Has he got I've won one card from me now. That's Magno. It says here, yeah, maybe it's a wee bit more than this. I suppose this O'Toole is kind of front three-ish, but let's see how Maxey and Parks, let's see how they actually operate in midfield. Acevedo feels like a mainstay now, and that feels like he's been a really difficult card to play because he's been AA solid, but irregular starts under previous managers, but under the current manager, he seems to be pretty ever present, you know. So, and his AA is solid and consistent. And if you do get a dominant match where he can get some more forward passing or maybe a bit more defensive, he's maybe making triples and stuff like that. Acevedo's quality, and then he does have an eye for a pass, man. That's why I like him. That's why even though it's the stupid face card I've got for him, why I've never thought about moving the super rare on, because I've been ranking that mofo up this whole time, you know. So that's starting to become valuable. I don't have that in a team. I picked the Legit over the Acevedo, all told. So I just thought Legit's much more decisive, capable. But yeah, great to see this kind of end of the season for Acevedo, him really cement himself into the NYC team. I think tomorrow will be really exciting for me with Mallorca playing Elche. My allegiances will be tested in that game, having frequented and enjoyed my time in Elche. And Mallorca, of course, being my card. Pablo Maffeo, the Spanish Trent, the guy that lives in the opposition box. Some basketball on the telly as well. Yeah, should be a good game. Celta Vigo as well, like, they're no mugs. They're full strength in this game as well, basically. And the Barca team, like, let's talk about the Barca team for a second, because it is all over the place. Like, Marcus Alonso and PK at centre-back, Alex Balde and Jordi Alba and full-backs. So this back four consists of 3 left-backs. Midfield of Pedri, Gavi and Biscuits. The front 3 of Rafinha, Louis and Ferran. And from the start, I did start him in a team. He's L15 under 40. I thought he was an Apex card this week. He may still turn out to be so. But the Guardiol, who was the other L15 under 40 card, DNP'd. Leipzig saving Guardiol for the trip to Glasgow on Tuesday. As you can see, Celta Vigo full strength. Marcusson, Galan, Aidu, Nunes, and Malo, the back 4. Malo is like the captain and like been there forever, basically. He's kind of solid. He's okay, but there's another guy, Vasquez, who's maybe a bit more exciting to watch, who kind of fills in peaks of form and whatever. But Nunes and Aidu, by the way, are a solid back 2 pairing. Unai Nunes, a former kind of wonder kid guy from Athletic Bilbao. He's in his mid-20s now, really matured into just being a solid La Liga defender alongside Joseph Aidu, who's got plenty of fans in Celta Vigo. Big, robust centre-back. And Javier Galan is in his mid to late 20s, right? But for the last 3 windows has been loosely linked to Barca and a couple other teams like that. You know, not many big teams for big money, but if you're watching this Barca game, you'll look at Javier Galan and you'll think, wow, he's like a mini Jordi Alba. He's nowhere near as good, of course, but like he's a good Spanish left back. And then in midfield, between Viega, Chervi, Beltran and Roscar Rodriguez, 4 very technical, very energetic midfielders that can work in this lovely kind of T-shape across midfield to kind of defend and then pounce and counter-attack. And then with the big man Jorgen Larsson and Blade Runner Iago Aspas up front, Celta Vigo are not to be underestimated. I don't think Barcelona came out with this by a clean sheet. I think I'm quite confident in saying as much. Don't think it happens, especially seeing the teams now. And it should be interesting. The benches, how does the benches look? So we've got Sergio Roberto, Pablo Torre, I don't know him. Eric Garcia, somebody in the member section needs Eric Garcia for a big team. He will come off the bench, I think, because there's just nobody else there. Frankie de Jong, Ousmane Dembele, Ansu Fati. So I think if they've got 5 subs, we're going to see Roberto, we're going to see Garcia, de Jong, Dembele, Fati. That will be the 5 subs that they make tonight. It's just when and how many points do they get for you. And the Celta Vigo bench, by the way, isn't too shabby either. Swedberg, who's got a nice rookie card. Renato Tapia, who's got every right to maybe start in this team. Solare's been useful. Carlos Perez is formerly of Barca and Roma, so has some pedigree. Goncalo Pacienza, been in the Bundesliga for a few years, so is decent. Look at De La Torre, US international, and Oscar Mingueza, former Barca defender himself. So, Celta Vigo, man, I've got a fun squad, and that's why I've kind of fallen in love with them over the last couple of years, because from an SO5 perspective, I think they're a team that you could easily, like, play around with and have some fun with and win with against the odds. A nice kind of underdog team, very, very well built, getting their act together over the last few years, despite the Denis Suarez. Let's not go into that in too much detail, but despite that debacle, everything else around the club is quite harmonious and quite positive and very much in an upward trajectory. Ego Aspas only gets younger, if you're not aware, by the way. And NYCFC in Atlanta has kicked off, and this used to be known as the Quinny Derby because I used to have lots of Atlanta cards. I've obviously always had a bunch of NYC cards across my kind of Sorare career, but I used to have like half the Atlanta team in terms of super rares and stuff, between like Lennon and Barco and Joseph, and there's maybe one or two others. Yeah, like Ronald Hernandez, and had a few bits and pieces. So not had Atlanta exposure for all of this season, and you know, like, it's definitely helped my life in terms of stress levels and worried about team selections, because Atlanta United, man, I've got one of the most exciting teams in MLS for a Sorare player to try and uncover and get involved in, but they're so frustrating, man. So frustrating. Let's catch up with the live chat. It seems to be running away since I last spoke to you. Also affects Cincy making the playoffs potentially. Yeah, Cincinnati could bottle it. Of those three, Cincy would be the best to see in the playoffs. Yeah, I've got a Matarita, so I want more games for him. Yeah, the start time in US Sports doesn't seem to matter. Definitely does not. May try and get Cincy on one screen, NYC on another, and you on the mobile. Love the commitment, Joe Ducey. Fenner are on 5? No way, so they are. Jesus. Is Viviano on 0 yet? He's not on 0 yet. Is Decisive is maintaining at 15? That's bizarre. His AA is 0-2. I guess his AA must be balancing out. Must be making some saves. Yeah, he's made 4 saves and stuff. He needs to save it. Imagine he saved a penalty. How funny would that be? 97th minute, please. Want a Fenner penalty. Or if he took a penalty. Imagine he took a penalty. Oh, how funny would that be? What else are you guys saying? So there's plenty going on here. Since he controls their destiny, the most of the 3, one of them makes it. Yeah, I think if Cincy can fall out and lose and draw with Orlando, for Orlando Columbus draw and Cincy lose and they lose out altogether, I have a mega Cincy stack, says Nanzo, and U23D1. Wow, what a play, buddy. I hope that comes off. So we'll have the popcorn out for that game. Yeah, fingers crossed for you, mate. Good luck for that. I'm guessing you're going to have then Selinatano in goals. You'll have Vasquez, you'll have Brenner, you must have Barreal, and then I wouldn't be up to speed with who the defender is, but I'm guessing it's kind of like, if it's under 23, maybe from another team, or maybe it's in the Cincy team. Let me know. Can't think of any. Like Tyler Blackett, I don't think, I don't know, can check the team out, but yeah, who's your defender, Nanzo? If I've got the rest of the team correct, of course, let me know. Yokohama got a very good fixture. Orlando minus Torres are boring FC. I hope they don't make the playoffs. Yeah. Orlando are very much, Orlando are the Atletico Madrid of MLS. That's kind of how I view them. Could well be worth picking up their front 3. Yeah, definitely. Man, this camera angle at DC is awful. Yeah, I think that rings a bell for me. Who are DC playing? Is that the Cincy game? Because they shouldn't bottle that. Oh, no. DC have Montreal? Is that the way it's going? We're going to have a refresh on the scores. See if there's anything for the good happening. But yeah, starting to kick off and stuff. In this game, I don't think anything AA-wise. So Johnson and Callens are my major concern here. If Chanot can do something as well, fabulous. And we want Andrade off the bench getting a decisive. That's the only things I'm interested in this game. It's not too much, is it? A clean sheet kind of takes care of most of that. So if we can get a clean sheet, and Atlanta United do flatter to deceive, do disappoint, do let us down. I'm not asking for something that's out of the question or out of the ordinary in any real case here. Yeah. The signal on the Atlanta game I've got is rotten. And, you know, I like NYC playing this 3-4-3 shape. And NYC, if you've been watching them recently or if you've watched them at all, like, when they're at home in particular, like, the stadium is so rotten for soccer, you know, like Yankee Stadium. So I'm just going to get a bit comfier. So when they're away from home, number one, it's easier to watch. Number two, I actually feel that the team probably play a little bit better because the pitch is not got baseball lines all over it and oddly shaped grass sections and whatever. So yeah, got this game starting at 8 as well. Is there any? So what other games are actually on the now? Let's check the SO5 Game Week Center we have on Sorare data matches today. What's going on now? Is there another game we can switch on and get involved with? Oh, pardon me. That's a big burp. Let's see. Barry starts. Lovely jubbly. Matarita on the bench. I was going to actually play him over Taylor. So he's probably going to come off the bench and would have done better. So that still kind of hurts a little bit, I suppose. Red Bull Charlotte. I don't really. I need Morgan to pop off. I'm not going to watch it for that. I've got this game on. I'm not going to watch Miami Montreal. Yeah, well, other games are kind of on the now. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Leon Lons, Roma Lecce. Is that worth watching? Oh, Columbus is on the now. Surely that's on the telly. What channel's Columbus on? Oh, I'm definitely putting Columbus on if that's on the now. Before that kicked off later. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get Columbus on too. Yeah, you can still see me okay from here. Yeah, you can. Sorted. Alright, let's get the Columbus game on as well because that should be fireworks. 7 minutes in. Got to be. It's not on the telly. How is the Columbus game not on the telly? Now TV did have. I'm going to put it on that telly. That telly has Now TV anyway, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, there was an MLS game coming on. So yeah, surely it's a Columbus Orlando game or whatever it is we're talking about. Sorry, surely, and then I'll just put. Yeah, just playing with all the devices now, guys. Sorry, please bear with me while I get up to speed as we're taking it in. And this is the thing that I do really love about Sorare is like, you know, there is always something happening. Even though I feel that my game week is atrocious, I still have a slender hope at something, you know. And until all is said and done, if you're across it enough, oh, sugar, I'm not watching Rings of Power. Get out of here. I'm not watching Rings of Power. I've not even watched any of that yet. I've heard it's absolutely stinking and I was a huge as a child Lord of the Rings fan, so maybe a side note if you've watched it. Opinions welcome. I watch a lot of, there's a good YouTuber, by the way, if you're into movies and TV shows and like, especially catching any content on it, there's a really good Scottish guy. He's called The Critical Drinker, and he's always like, I don't know if he's always drunk now, right, but he used to always be drunk, and he's got this amazing persona, and he's like, he must have a degree in like cinematography art and stuff like that, because it is like real crass, like breaking down of a movie, but it's also very clever at the same time, like plot and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It starts at 8:30, so yeah, the Sky stream is going to be half an hour behind. That can't be right, man. Who's done this? They're putting on after the Stuttgart game. Wonder if they're just going to pick up live. They can't pick up from. Yeah, they can't pick up from kickoff, can they? Anyone seriously wanting to watch that game? Maybe it's red button available. Surely, if you've got red button. So yeah, we're going to end up. Yeah, it looks like we're watching. Watch live. It looks like we're going to be watching a wee bit of Union Berlin against Stuttgart at 0-0. Oh, sugar. Let's get that muted. Yeah, so off the ball, Celta Vigo are sitting in a kind of 4-4-2, and we're starting to see Barca. Like, if they've got space, let's be Balde guy. He has to come on his left foot. Celta Vigo are kind of reading that. Oh, 1-0 NYC. Who's got the goal? It looks like Gabriel Pereira, perhaps. 1-0 NYC. Love it. Yes, it looks like Gabriel Pereira. He's getting all the celebrations, all the plaudits. Do I have any? Who do I want the assist to be from? It looks like Magno. What a ball, by the way. Magno. Jesus. If you have not seen that, wow. What an assist. Sexy finish from Gabriel Pereira, it must be said. But that assist from Magno, that's worth 2 decisives, man. That was disgusting. He literally is just standing. Gets the ball knocked into him from Gabri, and he just does that. straight away, and it just rolls the ball, breaks the offside trap. Gabriel Pereira runs right onto it, and then chips the keeper from like close range on the keeper, close range on the goal line, right at the near post. SO5 has it as Brenner for now on a Cincy goal. Congratulations, Nanzo. We've got a Cincy goal. Let's go and check that out. Where is it? Where is it? Let's live the drama. Let's live the drama. Where is Cincy? I don't see them. Charlotte, New England. Well, that's kicked off. Where is Cincy? I'm tripping. Oh, there we go. Oh, you should be absolutely battering. Yeah, Brenner's got a goal. Brenner's got a goal. Oh, if you've got that trifecta, man, and Salernitano, who would your defender be? It couldn't be any of these guys, and they're not U23. What about this Pool? See, maybe a U23 defender. But yeah, what a trifecta. Oh, it cost us 0.32. Atlanta United have got a set piece now. 1-0 NYC. That's fucking great for me. Well, that's great for you, Nanzo. I hope you're cooking my gas, buddy. And Callens, no, he's been booked, man. Urgh. Don't get sent off, man. Don't get sent off. Get that clean sheet in. Oh, Atlanta ball into the box. Oh, missed a sitter. Andrew Gutman, I think. Yeah. Close range. Maybe not quite missed a sitter, but like 4 yards out. High ball in the air. Connected with it. Didn't score. That's kind of where we're at with that. But yeah, man. MLS is popping off. I'm really disappointed with Sky again. Oh no, Keaton Parks, by the way. Gutman doesn't actually head it. Keaton Parks wins the header and clears it. That is fantastic. Atlanta get the corner, they swing it in. It's cleared. Ineffective corner stuff is now happening. And Barca looking quite nippy. Getting into the midfield quite quickly, which is where they're the most dangerous, of course. Actually now acutely aware, I don't think I brought any munchies in with me. No munchies tonight. No munchies tonight. Did I leave anything? I could have swore I had a packet of something last night. I must have brought it. I'll try and leave a little collection of munchies. Oh, I've got notifications galore. What's going on? Talis Magno's assist. Blah de blah. Yeah, stuff I know about, kinda. That's fine. That's a wee reminder to plug my phone in on charge. Awesome possum. Let's see what you guys are giving it. Live chat's popping off, guys. If you're here, do like the stream. It means a lot. Helps us get found and all that good stuff, of course. Double decisive for multiple teams. Oh, yeah. The Cincy goals and decisives are raining in for all you guys. Specialists and all sorts. Loving it from Santa's Boys, Ryan Wilkins, Joe Ducey, Nanzo, all getting involved in the Cincy love right now. Barry Al would be his mid. Acosta Tools, yeah, of course. Happy to have all three. Wish I hadn't split Brenner. See, that's what I'm saying, man. See, with some of these guys that are U23, forget that they're U23 because they're still, like for me, with like Jota, Harwood Bellis, previously with guys like Hakimi or whatever, like sometimes guys, and worse, sometimes guys are just too good where like the U23 element is just an asterisk. It's an added element to them. That, yeah, you can also boss this division with them, but they're still a boss card. It doesn't really matter where they go, largely. You know, there's not many cards that fall into that category. Timber, Trent, some of them, depends on the game week and the opponent and whatever, definitely can drop in there also. But you get my point. Nice ball in from Barca to the back post, but certainly defend it well. And yeah, I'm really frustrated that Sky's coverage with the Bundesliga and MLS here is rather shocking. The amount of channels I've got and the amount of nonsense stuff that they're probably broadcasting now, it's poor form, to say the least. Let's check. I'm going to see. I don't know if there's anything to get excited about really at this stage, but have a wee refresh and a wee scan across. Yeah, that Callens yellow card is raining on my parade ever so slightly. I cannot believe he's scoring more points than the Fenerbahce keeper when it's all said and done. That is incredible. And unfortunately, this team doesn't quite fall over the line in the end. Unlucky of Tony. Great effort. Bryce, Key, club legends. Unlucky. Magno's put... Oh, yeah, but Crescito's DNPing on us now. That's a bummer. Oh, gilt edge chance there for Louis. He normally... Oh, it was Ferran. Lovely ball in from Alba. Across the face of goal, hitting the 6-yard line kind of style. breaks the offside trap, and yeah, he just misses it. And then wee Pedri's behind him, he just misses it too. Ferran, Tinnerholm is warming up. Gray's down injured, I think. Yeah, Gray's down injured. So we'll maybe see Tinnerholm. So if you had Gray, unfortunately, it looks like his night is going to be over. Yeah, Chanot, maybe, yeah. Maybe this team still does something. 2-0 Montreal. Wanyama, has he done? I don't know if he'll be tackling and stuff then, if it's going to be a domination match. But that maybe means Wanyama, like, he's on such good form and they'll want to win a conference title if they can, depending on the way the results go with Philly. Having won Canadian championships and done some good stuff in Champions League. If Wanyama, he'll want to leave with credibility and medals as much as he can from that situation. So he will go all out to probably get another decisive and boss a game if it is a dominant match. But I'd like to see a tackle and interception or two show up sooner rather than later. Morgan on 40 points, 1-0 Red Bulls in the first 13 minutes. Good to see. And if that can be a domination from the Bulls, maybe this Morgan card can throw me into some juicy tier 1 action. I don't know. No, we're not going to get tier 1s. I think the best, we can get 79th. So tier 2s are at 8. So yeah, the best thing we can do is get the worst tier 2. Which here, at this point, I'll take the worst tier 2. Or one of the worst tier 2s. Union Berlin have made it 1-0. They are leading away at Stuttgart. Missed a kind of goal scorer on the goal, whatever, but the goal scorer seemed a happy chappy. Tavon Gray has been carried off the pitch by his teammates, and he's going to be stretchered. That's absolutely great for me, because I've been trying to get a Tavon Gray, and he's been playing. He's a U23 defender, and he's not been in bad form. So let's get some DNPs, let's get some injuries on him, and then hopefully I can get my jersey number, Tavon Gray, on an injury off-season discount. Cross our fingers and toes. Nice, man. I'm doing some exciting stuff for the Celtic Celtics Are Here channel tomorrow, guys. So your boy's coming up in the world. Wish me luck. I'll tell you more about it if and when I know I can. But yeah, I've got some fun stuff to do next week already. Sorare TV stuff should be launching big and proper as well. And yeah, lots of stuff going on in the week coming up. Interesting midweek, of course, we'll have Harry Trades live in Sorare TV studios. Probably pre-match before we go to the game. Because Harry lands dead early. So yeah, we'll be knocking about before the game. And then the next day, he flies home really late. So at some point, we'll definitely get some sort of like live watch-along kind of thing. Maybe on the Wednesday. No, but I don't know about watch along for a match. It depends on flights and stuff like that. We're not too far from the airport. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, we'll definitely do something. Stuttgart are battering away to equalise there. No joy. Hard luck for them. But yeah, so that should be really exciting as well. Nice new content. Exciting for me to make. I'm sure Harry's excited himself, and hopefully you guys have fun watching it. Whatever we get up to, whatever we make. As well as going. Of course, to the second Champions League home group stage game for Celtic this season, which is going to be phenomenal, man. It's a 6-pointer for the group stage. It really is, after losing at Leipzig. But I think the team's in good kind of spirits and shape. You know, like Leipzig rested some guys, didn't do that great against Mainz yesterday. So they're not underestimating us, certainly. And they're fearful of us, and they've got every reason to. So I'm hoping the Celtic they're fearful of does show up, and they cannot match us, you know. But I'm after some disco-like action, you know, under the lights. Sadly started Santi in to put Brenner in specialist. Bugger, Joe, to say that's a nightmare. Miniman, fist bump, thanks for joining the stream, man. Good to see you. Any tips for someone investing their first £75 into Sorare? For your first £75, Miniman, I would be looking to build the best possible limited kickoff team that you possibly could, because this is the first division that you can play. You only need 2 limiteds, and then you play 3 commons, okay? So depending on the commons you've got, what I would do is make a wee list of, like, I don't know, let's say 10 to 15 players that you know, you like, you can probably watch, you've seen them play a lot, something, right? Any position, doesn't really matter. The commons you get when you first sign up, if you haven't signed up yet, please do hit the link in the description of the video. It actually goes directly to supporting the channel, and you'll get a free limited once you've bought 5 from the market. So if you haven't done that, please do so. There's also other links in all the videos to get other free stuff when you sign up, depending on how you fund your account and stuff like that. So hit me up if you need any of that. But this is the first division where your limiteds can, once you leave the academy. So you'll be moving through the academy divisions when you first start up. And basically by the end of it, you'll still be playing this kind of division where you can have 3 commons and 2 limited. So have this kind of thing in mind, that you're going to be competing in this kind of setup where the limiteds are OP, that complement the commons, that you've got no say over what ones you currently have. Of course, you'll be playing casual league and you'll win more every week. And then that burden will be eased. But in the first month or two, you don't have much of a selection, but the limiteds are who you can select. Do you have only crap common defenders? Do you have no good common forwards? Whatever it is. That's the first, like... And you know, the way some prices are now, there's some great guys under the £20 mark. If you have signed up, you've used that link and you get a free card once you've bought 5, like... It's not beyond the realms of possibility for that £75. You could probably get like halfway through that, if not get the full 5, if you got like 2 good guys for like, I don't know, say like 30 odd quid average. And then you could get like 3 speculative guys, and there's some really good cards that score like that are like under a £5. So if you really scratched around, you could really be quite cute and clever in that sense. End up with 6 cards for around that price that you're talking about, and then be able to compete in those academy divisions that will win you cards and level you up to teach you the game. And then you come into this kind of setup, and then if the stars align, there is some other competitions you can play, like Underdog and Underdog 45, that only having a couple of cards, all outfielders, no goalkeepers. You can actually, you know, be in the fight to win cards, depending on the roster that you've assembled and the work you've put into identifying what kind of players work and understanding the commons you've got already and the other stuff we're talking about. So if I had any tips, that's kind of it encapsulated. Any further questions on that, of course, happy to explain further. If any, it's again, I'm assuming you've maybe watched some content or something, but if anything needs further explained, Miniman, hit me up. That's what I'm here for tonight. Top of America D1. Congratulations, Anzo's Scoop. For now, with the early Gazdag goal. I don't like Philly. I don't want Philly scoring tonight. What's that bad for me? I think I just want is it because I just want Montreal? I don't think I've got anyone in that match. You get a ton more good commons now. Okay, cool. Nice. Well, if you've got good commons, then yeah, that burden is, you know, you can bump in and just pick your battles. Maybe you can find a bunch of guys. £75 divided by 15 is 7. You could probably find 7 guys for about 15 quid if you've got good commons and you're just looking for like those guys that, to me, and the kind of Sorare veterans out there would maybe understand this as like an upper, you know, maybe like a top end tier 2, bottom tier 1 super rare level kind of importance for this kind of team. Those kind of guys, you can get some of them for about 15 quid. You know, they're not big household names, they're not big smashers, but they can bring the 80s on the right game. Maybe they play in an unfancied league. Maybe they're a D2 player. Maybe they play in Korea. Maybe they play in America. Maybe they play in Spain and Champion America. Some of those guys are undervalued because they won't win in Champion America. But if you're not going to play them in Champion America, they might win somewhere else, you know. So, it's always about the value of what you're going to do with it, kind of idea, you know. So, yeah. That's where we're at. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting any exciting scores to really chase down the now. Morgan's the most exciting thing, but nothing too amazing at the moment. That's what I was explaining about Celta Vigo. This is the midfield shape. It's like a capital T. It's quite odd to see. And Oscar Rodriguez and Chervi, they basically get licensed to, if they're one of the ones that triggers the attack, they can like be third striker and bomb, you know, like really bomb. Chervi's got pace. It's often him. Rodriguez is a big playmaker. And Beltran and Vega. Not seen too much of Vega because this is his debut season, but very tidy, efficient midfielders. And seeing them sitting now together, they're kind of sitting as a pair, where Oscar Rod's kind of dropping in and filling in gaps. Chervi staying kind of free and wild. But yeah, Barca's kind of semi-interesting now. Interested to see what Lewandowski and Cole will do. Here come Barca into the box and now. Good ball. And Nunez gets to it. Oh, but Nunez gives it to Lewandowski. No, Pedri? Yeah, gives it to Pedri. Wow. Good sliding tackle clearance thing from Nunez, but then Pedri just like takes it off him with a shot. And it's like from point blank range, goes in. That might be a negative decisive for Unai Nunez. See the replays on that. But yeah, Barca 1-0, 16 minutes in. Pedri with the goal. No assist to be given. Yeah, Pedri's loving life. He's given all sorts of He's done about 5 different celebrations now to different cameras. Good ball over the top. I don't know if there's an offside check happening here. But yeah, Unai Nunez, oh, what an interception he makes, by the way. And then he gets on his feet to collect his interception. But Gavi just gets there before him. And, oh, that's so unlucky from Unai Nunez. Very good defending, like, on the face of it. But, like, he's just not trapped it. If he's going to land on the ground like as he's done. And Pedri's still on his toes. He's mobile. He gets to it. The keeper's wrong-footed and at the wrong side of the goal. Easy peasy for Barca, 1-0. Pressure off them now. And what happens in this match? The Celta Vigo now come out and go for it. And we're going to see a bit more of open play. Like we've kind of seen in this New York match that probably nobody's watching. And in this Stuttgart match, which again, probably nobody's watching. But yeah, interesting. Pedri there, 62. No assist to be given. And America D1, Nanzo says he's top. Let's have a wee jump around some leaderboards. We don't normally do that on the streams, but since especially we've got Nanzo here, we can go check out how he's doing and who's hot on his heels. And then maybe have a wee dive about, see if we know anyone else. Might not be in the stream, but anyone we know. Any familiar names or faces. America Unique is D1, isn't it? Nanzo, top of the pile with a player to run, man. Yaimar as well. Jesus. Bless me, guys. Yeah, Nanzo, I think you're look good for it. Oh, yeah. Rudy Camacho, DNP for Dream Villain. Some guys to go for IAK. PSU fans bringing up the rear with his sandbags. There's Pablo Ruiz unique still to go. But Nanzo, I think you look good. Hot to trot up there, buddy, for you. Wonder about All-Star. Who is rocking up there? All-Star Super Rare. That's always interesting to me. Bolitis Elidis. This guy was bidding on stuff recently that I was watching. Who was it he was bidding on? Oh, nice shot from range from Alex Balde coming in from the right back position on his left foot. All-Star Unique. Any do we know? Any interesting stuff? I keep going to reach for some sort of munchie that I don't have. Michael Bansai, this guy. I wonder if he's a changed name or if he's a new name. Yeah, nobody would really know. What about underdogs and stuff? Let's go have a wee peek at them. So let's see, underdog rare. So that's quite a good one, isn't it? People like underdog rare. People like underdog rare. Gluten. Gulaton. Take Profit FC. Fair play to you, my man. Oh, it's underdog, of course. Somebody's got DNP. Of course, the Surface in the top 15. Good on you, my man. Hope that hangs on. Anyone else we know? The top kinda Sorare Bear. Yeah, nobody else we really know. NYC still holding on 1-0 and attacking here. Gabriel Pereira on the right hand side. Plays it inside for Magno. Magno takes his time, plays to Tinnerholm, who's offside. And yeah, I can't wait for this bloody Stuttgart game to finish. To be honest with you, it's actually annoying me. I don't want anything to do with it. I'd much rather be watching MLS games right now. That's what I came in for. 3-1. Oh, so if you had the Salernitano, I'm not sure if you did actually. I forgot to check your goalkeeper, Nanzo. Then that's a bummer. Ravel Morrison with a goal. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Right, where's that chat went? Oh yeah, chat's popping away. Let's see what he's up to. Second Vasquez assist, 3-0. This could be 7 or 8-0. I'd be okay with that. Need Barreal to get a DA. Yeah, I think I've got Barreal. The team that Barreal's in is probably Indeed, actually, at this point. But yeah, bring it on, man. 3-1. Ravel Morrison. Oh, you guys are way ahead of me. Sorry, I'm just catching up. What channel are you watching this on? Barreal to Miazka would be the best possible for me at this point. Ravel fucking Morris. Wilkinson loving it. Yeah, what channel have you got this game on, man? Is it, are you doing what I'm doing it with the NYC game? Because I'm not going to turn NYC off, so I need the clean sheet. I'm going to just cheer it on. Because normally when I cheer NYC on and I watch them, I should probably put my shirt on for this. I tend to get kind of a result that's favourable for my SO5. So I'm happy to come in and cast some of my luck across the New York boys. on the final part of the game week. Do we think Salernitano starts next year? Well, it was a surprise. Who's the other goalkeeper? Because he was meant to be a starter. But MLS love playing homegrowns. We've just seen how much money bloody Slanina's going for. And I know Slanina's a totally different kettle of fish. Much younger, much higher ceiling, according to all the data and analysts and whatever, right? But, you know, it's not unreasonable to suspect if you're Cincinnati that, you know, Salernitano gets into that market. 2 seconds, guys. The one I'm really interested in, of course, is Sean Johnson, because his contract is up, you know, and I've got 3 Barrazas, so that kind of works out for me. Depending on where Sean John goes, I think Barraza would become number 1. NYC really rate him internally. It was like, he wasn't number 1 pick, right? But he was NYC's number 1 pick the year they came on to Sorare. He's a backup goalkeeper. He's got controlled minutes and controlled exposure to some other levels and whatever. So I'm kind of more interested in that, to be honest with you. It doesn't go cheap these days, because I think there is some decent speculation that, you know, what I just spoke about may come to pass. But ultimately, Sean Johnson's an absolute legend. He can't play for... Sean Johnson cannot play for another MLS club, like, really. Like, and I think as well, like, you see some of these guys, man, like, really? Like, if you like living in New York, or you like living in whatever bloody city you're in, then why would you bother, really? Like, get paid another $4,000 a month to go and live in Rotherham or something, you know, or whatever. Why would you bother, really, if you're going to win titles and all the rest? Sean John as well, by the way, man, has a wee outside chance of getting to the World Cup, and wouldn't that be something, man? I'd love him to go to the World Cup. He's been such a servant for NYC, won the league, won that Campeones Cup, which, right, whatever, did okay, and, did okay. CCL's been a bit of a nightmare for NYC, but you know, he's an icon to that franchise and to part of my fandom, certainly. So I'd love to see him get some World Cup minutes. Lovely sweeper keeper. Oh, please be a sweeper keeper for Sean Johnson. I hope to God that that scores in. I hope that scores in as a sweeper keeper, by the way. We don't have one yet. Right, what minute is this on? 31. What minute am I on? 31 as well. Right. So what else could he maybe get for it? That clearance or something, or accurate long ball? Nah, I don't know. He's on 2.680, right? So let's see what pops up. So he just had a nice, like, it has to be a sweeper keeper point there, surely. Some people got last man tackle for that kind of thing. Come on, NYC. I'm glad you're watching Quinny. Normally good results. Yeah, Gazza, you're echoing what I'm thinking. I'm hoping Johnson stays. Yeah, me too. Like, I think he will. I think he's made some sort of comment like, why would you leave New York? I think he's already kind of said as much. So I think he's open to it. It's just the club, because they do rate Barraza, and like, Sean Johnson's quality, right? But maybe he's not absolutely optimal to the CFG blueprint. But like, how do you move a guy like that on? It's just, why bother? Don't do it. So Maxi Morales as well, if he wants to stay and you can get like the kind of production we've got this year out of him again, like, just keep paying him. Just keep him coming, man. It's great for, like, you know, continuity within the changing room as new guys come out, because these guys are going to transfer out, and any kind of sustained continuity in the team. These powerful MLS clubs over the years always have that to some extent, you know. Look after their veterans. They play on all the way. Like, you look at like Portland, guys like Valeri and Blanco, you know, like, if you really look after your veterans in a good way, like, it's one of the best ways to secure long-term success in MLS as you churn out transfers. And I'm not saying Portland necessarily churned out lots of transfers, but they definitely have a turnover of squad that was... anyway, I'm going on a tangent, but you know my point. You know what I'm saying. Right, let's hit refresh. Surely Sean John gets a sweeper keeper there. What? We're on the 33rd minute. No sweeper keeper for that. Still on 2.6 points. No accurate pass or long pass into the opposition. He's probably got a fucking... No, he's still on 2.6. So he's not even got lost possession or anything change. Maybe it's not... Has to be a sweeper keeper there, man. That's neglect. If someone doesn't score that, they've fell asleep. They have fell asleep at the wheel. I'm going to go back to the live chat. So there's actually some good questions firing around there. Alec Can. Oh, yeah. Is that who it was? Alec Can. I do, Ryan, but I picked up Alec Can Limited. Can got injured and Salernitano had been good since. I'm using ESPN because, you know, I'm American enough, fair enough. I think Can goes to another team to start. Salernitano seems really good. There's a few guys like Can, and then who is the other ones? One of them actually did move and get a first team spot, and I never noticed until the season started. I forget who it was. Steve Clark has to get replaced at Houston, I think, at this point, doesn't he? But there's a couple of other number twos. I want to say Spencer Ritchie is maybe still a number two somewhere. I think he's a good number one for an MLS club. Alec Can, like you say, and then another guy, I want to say like Schaffelberg or something like that. Maybe Schaffelberg moved and got the number one spot somewhere, and Spencer Ritchie is maybe still at Seattle or something. I forget where all these guys are, but good NYC ball into the box, but it's well collected by their goalkeeper, who used to be Alec Can, but tonight is Godinho, who's like the number 3 for Mexico. And I'm told there's a Joe David goal. Hendo's on the ceiling. He's got 5 starters. Let's have a look at Hendo's team for some laughs. In a good way. Let's have a look at Hendo's team, what he's up to. J. David goal he'll be licking his lips right now at that. Come on, Hendo. Show us your Dunfermline team. Who's killing it for Dunfermline this game week? Oof. Nice. Good on you, man. Oh, Brempt. That's such a pain in the ass, man. Kaminsky. Nice. Clean sheet. Loving it. Nice. Nice team. Joe David just, and again, that's the importance of 5 starters, man. Look at that for All-Star Rare Pro. That's a kind of, it's normally the sort of stuff. This is a very Quinny result, you know. I'd love to see this be. Can Joe David get another piece of action? He's in the tier 1s. Can he maybe push a bit higher, get a bit more security? Good luck, Kendo. Yeah, this is bogus. How does he not have sweeper keeper? Wish we clipped that. Wish I could clip it. Wish I knew how you did that. That was a sweeper keeper all day, man. Again, let me catch up with the live chat. Struver, yeah, he used to be Struver was a number 2. I was maybe even number 3 at NYC. Was NYC at some point. But yeah, he's been a very solid number 1 for Austin. I don't see anything happening to him. He's like a cult hero there. And apparently somebody was telling me in one of my live chats that he does lots of stuff in the local community and stuff. Or maybe somebody else's live chat, but I'm pretty sure it was. Nando's on Bet365. Fantastic. I've banned myself from Bet365. I'm like self-excluded from it. I'm tempted on. It's been like 10 years, so I think that's like the gamble aware kind of. Like I think I could open it again if I wanted to, and I'm relatively tempted. So it would actually be a lovely solution to a pain in the ass of a problem. Brenner hat-trick. Loving life for you guys. Where are we? Brenner hat-trick. 4-1 Cincy. Hat-trick of assists for Brandon. Barry Allen is out in the cold, man. Barry Allen is not getting any DAs today, man. But wow, what a pair that you've got, man. What a game for those two. What correlation that is, really. Talk about a front duet that is, man. Fantastic. Stefan Cleveland, he looks to be only interested in Cleveland. Yeah, he's definitely one of the ones I'm thinking about for whenever Fry retires. Yeah, he is good. He is like a number 1 caliber. And like I can respect him wanting to take his time and get into that Seattle team because Seattle are institutional. Yes, we are now live on Sky. 38 minutes in. Columbus Crew 1, Orlando 0. Here we go. We're involved in the game. Let's go and get the SO5 rankings up for it. I've not seen Chucho since he's came to MLS. I've not seen Zelarayan since I sold him. Oh, Gurtrida for 67. He'd outperformed Rio for the community. Tyler Adams with 62. I never fucking played him. I dropped him at the end. Bar Steward. Illich out again. Oh, 63 for Coney. What team is he in? Oh, nice, man. I might go double check that. Max by 69. We didn't play him either. Did he get decisive? He didn't. Clean sheet up. Boyomo in a 52. Loving life. I don't look at this page enough. I like this page. 77. Big Vic. Big Vic running it. What team is that again? Oh, it's the fucking Cisniega team. I wish I'd picked him over Barco's L15 under 40. That's doing okay. But I'm after Columbus, Orlando. Where is that? Let's get that up. Go check my teams out. I think I should have a wee bit more hope now at this point than what I think I do. I went for 3 tier 3s and limited, right? Let's sort by best possible score. Wanyama, he's on an assist. What a guy. Fucking Wanyama. I knew I should have put him. See, Wanyama, I played him 1 week in All-Star Rare Pro because he was on form and it backfired. I was like, I'm not doing that again. I'm like, yes, Wanyama on form and all the rest of it, but I'm not doing that again. So, here we go. Cisniega, I don't want him to get absolutely rotten. I don't want him to get absolutely banged, but I need this might do something, man. Callens, yeah, sure, nothing here to report. Yeah, Barry Allen I've got Vite still to go of DNP Muric. Nightmare. I knew the Barry Allen team was a pain in the ass, man. I was really excited about that team and about it. Really excited about that team when I put it together. I was excited about most of them, to be honest with you. These DNPs have been absolutely brutal. Coney, yeah, this team's just came a bit short. Good performance from Coney in a 5-2, but Jaimar with the DNP Kyogo. That's bullshit. Yeah, I don't know what score it was there that made me think, oh, I better go double check my bullshit scores to see if they're not as bullshit as I thought they were. But no, they are. They're exactly as bullshit. Oh, it was Wanyama. So, yeah, kind of need Cisniega not to get humped. But I'm also kind of hoping for Morgan to get decisive. So, if it could be like 2-0 and maybe Cisniega makes a bunch of saves and stuff, that'd be cool. We need Morgan to be involved in a decisive, of course, for me to be okay with that. And yeah, I think I want to have that open. We can cycle through the scores and see what's going on. So this is the game we're catching up with. Zelarayan on an assist already. It is 1-0 Columbus. Then can we get the live table up? Wait, I'm going to sort this out now. I'm going to take a little little boys break. Bear with me a moment. Standings. We've got live standings on this page. Live standings. Yeah, it says live. Oh, there we go. It's just it says conference. That's why. Zoom out a tad. How does this look on screen for you guys? It's maybe a wee bit zoomed out. Let's go back in again. Maybe just adjust a bit better. There we go. Philly and Montreal fighting out at the top. Oh, yeah, Philly are winning 2-0. Unlucky for Montreal. But yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. BRB. Yo, Drex. Fist bump. 2 seconds. Thanks for your patience, guys. We're back. Wanyama assist. Oh, thanks all, guys, for keeping me up to speed. Drex fist bump. Good to see my man. Ryan Wilkinson dropping the fist bumps. Uri bags one for Philly. Gazdag assist 2-0. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't. Just a sentiment. I want Wanyama to go out with a bang. There was some loose rumours like, oh, should Wanyama come back to Celtic and stuff like that. But if I'm being out of contract, I just don't see the space for him. But Wanyama is hitting like great form at the moment, and like I'd be really happy him to see. I'd love him to stay at Montreal if he can keep this consistency, But I do feel that Cincinnati is at their limit in terms of what they're pushing. Just having a wee scan across some stuff there now. Just keeping up to speed with the latest comings and goings. Yeah, latest comings and goings, all good fun. Oh, there's a Jota up in 50 minutes, 2.5 ETH. Next have Bellingham, 3.5 ETH as well, basically. Along with Chicho, who's in this match. Oh, we've got an NYC player down. NYC player down. Looks like Magno. Let's see who it is. We're approaching the 44th minute. So, oh, we're seeing a goal from, yeah, we're seeing the goals from Philly come on this screen now as well. That's quite good that Sky are doing that multi-screen kind of action. That's nice. I missed it, but it's good to see that they're doing it. I cannot wait for this guy to get dropped, man. Really cannot wait for Abakar. Still, his name is. Cannot wait for him to get dropped. Oh, we didn't play against Westerlo. Did Boyata play? Oh, Boyata's still injured. Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy on the windy boxes. Coronel on a 60? Wow. Why? 5 saves. Jesus. What team is he in? All-Star Rare Pro. Of course he fucking is. I knew he was my best goalkeeper shout, man. And he is killing it on AA then. Wow. Token's not doing too shabby either. Oh, Jesus. What team was he in again? Oh, he wasn't in this. He was in the Kyogo Super Rare DNP team, wasn't he? He was my best goalkeeper option. Oh, the pain, man. The pain. What would Kyogo have done? Could have got me into tier 1s, no problem at all with current scoring. Oh, nightmare. 1-0 Barca still. Unai Nunez does get the error led to go. Quite justly, I would say, but maybe a wee bit harsh. We're seeing... Looks at Magno. He looks very upset. He's in a lot of pain. Maybe his arm or his shoulder or something. He's getting stretchered. Let's see what's going on here. And somebody's down in the Orlando game as well. But Magno, yeah, it seems like an arm, chest, shoulder, body kind of situation. They're kind of holding him up. He seems in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Does seem like he's favouring his shoulder. He's kind of holding his shoulder across his body like this with the coach's arm. And the coach's other Heber is coming on. And the other coach's arm's under his oxter, which is the Scottish word for armpit. And oxter, for anyone who wanted that again. Your oxter, your armpit, your oxter, or your oakster, depending on who you talk to. But yeah, Magno's coming off, really favouring it looks to be. Yeah, no, they're kind of holding his forearm. Like, you know, they're kind of holding his forearm in midair and walking with him, so maybe it's that. But yeah, it definitely seems like an arm-related injury. So, yeah, he's off at half-time, and that's a kick in the stones, because if it is like a broken, dislocated, fractured something that requires a cast of some description, he's not going to be playing. So that's a kick in the balls. Magicinics probably. Oh, NYC, by the way, from the restart here. 3 in the box, almost. Oh, 4 in the box now. Can they cheeky attempt? Oh. And some nice kind of pressure box play here from NYC. I don't know why they had so little numbers up there to press that kind of drop ball situation or whatever it was that was going on, but it was exciting for how fleeting it was. But Magno comes off with an injury. Heber enters the fray, unfortunately not Andrade. Ooh. Do we have 2 Orlandos open? No, I don't think we do. Approaching half time. Cisney on a 42, which is cool with no clean sheet. Hopefully he can build himself up to about 50 odds. Morgan pushing, getting a bit higher, 11 attacking stats, that's good. What's letting him down then is a wee bit of possession lost and dual failures in particular. So whatever he's trying to do, if it's outspeed or outmuscle Anton Walks potentially, and Harrison Affil, he's not doing it successfully. We better hope he cuts that out. No change in this scoreline, I don't think, to this point. Ochoa in the mud. Orlando NYC. Oh yeah, we've got 2 of those tabs for sure. There's Hendo's tab. Maybe we'll keep that open. We'll come back to Hendo. And the MLS table, Cincy, Columbus, and Miami are going to be making the playoffs as things stand at the moment. Charlotte, yeah, they couldn't be making it anyway. They were out of the equation. But yeah, Orlando. So they've not got that key attacking player that was mentioned earlier either. They've never, you know, they were very good with Kaka, very good with Nani. It being like an ugly team that would, those guys were fantastic at showing up in the big games and the big occasions. Orlando won the MLS's back competition. That's Nani's kind of MLS glory period, if you like, and kind of short. I think the following playoff season he did exceptionally well also. And Kaka, like the 3 or 4 years he was at Orlando, he was phenomenal, borderline one-man team because there's an expansion team, not amazingly assembled or well coached at first, it must be said. But that kind of legacy of that team that's just built to be ugly and support a superstar is still there and still works well enough to get into playoffs. But like you mentioned, if they've not got their key guys, and the team is very much a team of butchers and plumbers and whatever, in terms of they're just like there to do their job. They're there to clock in. You're not going to score. I'm going to kick you a bit. I'm going to run against you. I'm going to make it difficult. And if I can maybe help my teammates in a forward sense, then I will. But that's their job. They're clocking in. Now, Callens is getting a lot of opportunities to get on the ball and stuff, so I'm hoping that that he won't get credited with that possession loss there, which is good. But I'm hoping Callens is going to get lots of opportunities to recover the score deficit that he's been carrying for me tonight. Can't believe how badly Cornell is killing it, man. That's just makes the game week all the sicker, doesn't it, really? This is a big team now. Wanyama on 89 points. Oh, Jesus, man. This team, man, we're sitting in 48th with half of MLS ran. The other half still to run. I've still got some players to go. Wanyama. Definitely playing him in playoffs because he is a big game player now for Montreal. It's like he's unlocked beast mode all of a sudden at MLS level. And if you can get a Wanyama that can be collecting decisive actions. Look at these scores, man. In the last month, say 3 months, he's just been on really good form, but it's picked up, since this kind of period here. So he was still getting booked and stuff and scoring pretty well. And it's like, if he didn't get the booking or if they kept the clean sheet or whatever it was. I don't know, they kept clean sheets, but it was maybe booked and stuff, didn't maybe complete triples and doubles and stuff, but losing 1-0 here and stuff like that. But scores have really kicked on with a few decisives. As you can see, he's only got 1 goal and 2 assists in the last 3 months. And then if you span across all, 5 goals, 5 assists. So 10 decisives overall in the whole time Sorare's existed. And a third of them has been in the last 3 months. So it's definitely a purple patch for Big Vic at the ripe age of 31, but by no means over the hill. Even though he's a big, imposing guy, not overly mobile, he's very much still got a career. And I just hope to God it's not fucking Saudi Arabia or something he ends up going to. I've not had this card long, but the other one I had that I traded this for was very close to my heart. I was very fond of it. The original Wanyama card, the first one of 100. And that won me some fun stuff, man. It's won this guy something too, which is nice. Good to see. But yeah, Big Vic. What a guy. Pardon me. That Crescito DNP is a kick in the balls. Oh, that's why I didn't want Philly to do well. But actually, I don't care anymore. So, Nanzo, plow on. If you get Gazdag and whatever. Plow on, buddy. What a hero Perry is, by the way. What a hero. What's happening here? Have we got half time? Yeah, across the place. NYC's got 7 minutes of added time. We're in the 7th minute of added time. And we're at half time in Orlando. 1-0 to the Columbus Crew. And they're going to the playoffs. Celta Vigo counter-attacking on the 45th minute. We've only got 1 minute of added time, so this might be the last section of play. Lovely ball into the box for Hugo Malo. He tries to dribble. It fails. It recovers back to Chervi. Edge of the box for Beltran. Beltran floats it in for Jorgen Larsson on the header. Yeah, it was never challenging the keeper, unfortunately. Saves it. It'll probably be noted as a shot off target. But yeah, big Jorgen getting in amongst it. Big Strand Larson. And his, we were talking about him on a stream recently. Under 23 forward is playing virtually every game since he's been at Celta Vigo. Is partnering, big guy, little guy, is partnering Diego Aspas, the Blade Runner. And yeah, they're not quite as cheap anymore. But these guys were listed in the Super for like half an ETH. Or so. I do suspect, not one's went since then. Maybe you could get them down if you're interested in such a player. But yeah, he's not scoring great tonight, but under 23 forward, something to consider, potentially, depending on what you're into and what you're looking for. And we're at halftime in Barca, and we're at halftime in Atlanta. Let's check out the live chat, see what you guys are saying. How are we doing? Live and loud for game week 312. It's been a game week full of pain and misery, but we're managing to get some silver linings, and there's still some action going on. And yeah, if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this from, let me know how you're getting on this game week. Let me know what you're up to. Are you looking forward to the midweek? The midweek should be exciting. I'll be doing some sort of live stream. Let me think. Well, yeah, me and Harry maybe stream Monday. Me and Harry probably will stream Monday. Yeah, so we'll do lineup builders and stuff like that tomorrow. And then, yeah, there'll be some other exciting stuff kind of happening here, there, and everywhere. So, I'm excited for the midweek. It's basically why I brought that up. I'm excited for the midweek. I feel like a bag of washing today, guys. Like, I'm really in my casuals. I was out with the kids and stuff, and I was kind of like, because the game week was dead, I was like, oh, I don't really feel like watching much football or anything. And then I looked at the fixtures for tonight, and I was like, I can't know. This is a multi-screen time. MLS last game of the season, Barca v Celta. That's always fun to watch. And then yeah, I think I knew I had some loose kind of limiteds and long shots kind of running around like Wanyamas and whatever. But yeah, NYC 1-0 at halftime. Let's check the scores on the boards, because the clean sheet is halfway there, man. Coronel killing it, by the way. Must have had a lot of multi-save activity going on in his game or something. I just don't understand how he can rack up so much AA rapid, because he was on like normal AA, and then we went back and checked it again, and then he was like flying. I hate how this keeps changing my preference. Best possible score. So we're seeing the guys that are live and loud, the guys that are doing something. Captain, I'd love Chanot to score from a corner or something. It really would make my night. Really, yeah, I need a few things, man. This is probably my best chance, because I think Gold is 100 capable. Callan's like, is he losing? He's got a lot of fouls. That's his problem. No tackles, no interceptions. I need a huge second half from Callan. Sean John's probably on his way. A bit of AA, maybe another couple of saves in the second half, but hopefully, man, clean sheet time. Hopefully. Yeah, not much else on there now. Sorry, guys. I'm struggling to get excited about what I've got running, because I don't have that much. It's all about you guys. What you guys are chasing. It feels like Cincinnati is a big part of your game week. Then that means it's a big part of my game week. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah, Morgan could maybe do something. Maybe best possible score. Maybe that's the best thing. Best possible rank. Yeah, because this can still found first. That's a DNP. How do you not register that by now? That's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. I like that order. That order's the one. No, DNP. Minus that DNP. This is the right order of how I want to see them. So that's all the ones I care about, really, isn't it? Yeah. Awesome. Halftime in Barca. Let's have a look at the scores. Anyone OP and maybe worried about? Pedri on a 70. Jordi Alba 63. Huge scores in the doors from them. Celta Vigo keeping the prices low in the first half, to say the least. Gabby Pereira uncarded at the moment on an 87. Maxi Morales 76 with no decisive action. He's been tackling and stuff. I've seen him kind of nipping around. Double he's on. 6 tackles. Jesus, man. He's done all of Callens' work for him, hasn't he? 1 interception, 5 positive duels, attempted assists, all the Maxi Morales usual. Huge scores from him. Dom Dwyer with a goal line clearance. Wow. Fair enough to you. Must have been from a corner or something. Yeah, has he maybe got a big chance miss or something then? No, he doesn't. It's just his fouls and yellow cards has killed his AA, basically. Orlando. You know, Torres is playing. I think he's one of their big guys, isn't he? What? So funny seeing Cisniega playing again. I was doing good notifications for this guy. That's how long I've had him. That's how long he's been inactive for. Maybe they don't even give you notifications for him. You've got to be looking at a couple of hundreds here from these two lads now, eh? Barry Al hopefully gets a decisive before he gets benched for Matarita, which feels second half likely. And I've seen the first. Oh, cool. I'm getting to see the Cincy goals now. So there's the first one. Good ball out to the left. I can't really tell who's doing what. Nice back heel. Number 10 plays a nice incisive ball and then a nice incisive finish. That'll be a cost, I think, for Brandon or Brenner. Vasquez through for Brenner. This will be lovely. Really FIFA-esque goal, you know. Really FIFA-esque. I see these are popping away in the chat, guys. I'll catch up with these in a second once I see the goals. I've missed the DC goal. The Ravel Morrison one looked crap. Oh, we're getting a replay of it. Oh, nice finish. Oh, no, that's a 3-1 goal. Wow. Yeah, Brenner and Vasquez. Nice play across the front of the box. And then we're on to Philly Toronto now to see the goals. So, oh, Gazdag. What a volley, by the way. What a goal. Ball kind of comes in for a cross. It kind of bobbles around the box and stuff, and no one's challenging him. He's allowed to bring it down on the volley, and he just smashes the top bins. And then long ball counter attack. Uri outruns two men, gets 1-on-1 with the keeper, and does him. Poor defender from Toronto on the second goal. Unless, yeah, we're going to see some Montreal action now. So, Inter Miami try to play out the back, and yeah, they get their pocket picked, and it's 1-0 Montreal. Georgi Mihailovic. That goalkeeper, was that Drake Callender? I know he's got some fanboys. That was awful from him. Number 22, I think this is Coney. Picks the ball up in midfield. Slack possession from Miami. Dribbles three guys. Gets 1-on-1 with the keeper. And again, it's like he's playing FIFA. Slides the ball past him. And then we're on to Charlotte now. So Charlotte. Oh, big long shot. And then the rebound is the goal. Okay. Oh, who took the shot? I wonder if that was Morgan. Cisneger's raging. And then we're at NYC. We've seen the goal there. But yeah, if you have not seen this and you're watching this now, look at the Magno assist. Look at that Magno assist. If you've not seen it yet, wait till you see it. It's just, he just dances. That's a Ronaldinho assist. I love that shit. It just makes me happy. Any specialist players under 40 worth looking at? It says Dane Brown. I've not really looked that far ahead, but maybe we'll do that in a second, actually. Barriel and Callens could do something in the second half. Fingers crossed. Lewis Morgan decisive would do me a world of good. Sorare teacher. Me and you are together there. Any thoughts on Powell for Cincinnati? I don't know who Powell is at Cincinnati, but there's plenty of people here who can handle that. Can anyone tell me which game week the MLS playoff games are played? I think it's kind of like weekends mainly, and it depends. You'll know after tonight. The fixture list will come out pronto because it'll all be announced. You'll know then. You'll be able to extrapolate out the full tree, who could play who in the finals or the regions and the ultimate final and all the rest of it. So yeah, I think like give it a couple of hours and you won't need to do any guesswork. It'll all be laid out for you by all the Twitter accounts and all the guys kind of in the know, and it's their job to tell you this stuff. I was going to check out something there. What was it? What was I about to check out? What was I about to check out? Somebody said something in live chat. Oh, yeah. What was it? Let me go back and check. Oh, yeah, specialist guy. Yes, that's what it was. Specialist guy. So let's have a wee peek. I've not looked at my specialist lineups and stuff. So let's look at Specialist Limited. Trap is over. I'm not getting any goalkeepers that are under. Oh, Lampy, what a fixture. Rosario, they're terrible. Anyone here under Rom on 41? Cho, my wee guy. Boyomo, who's away. Savage at home. Max at home. Yeah, he could do great. Max could be a good card for this. But you guys might want to play him midweek, so maybe we won't use him. Carter Vickers is back in town. Maybe we play Carter Vickers here. L15 under 40. Finally, we've lost Kostic to that. Oh, my new guy is Arfinho. Harks. Oh, Goretzka 42. Haksabanovic. Oh, yeah. Haksabanovic. That's a great L15 under 40. I think he plays against Leipzig. He was so impressive at the weekend. Haksabanovic is the shout. Nico Serrano. Is it home to Levante? That could be good. Ibiza at home to Eibar. They get a 0-0 draw with Las Palmas. Maybe Nolito is buzzing there. Cunha's starting. At home to Bruges, maybe. Any other L15 under 40s? Nah, none that are that exciting. So yeah, maybe Nolito or Cunha is my best shout. I'll just pick my best forward, and then I'll go look for my best other L15 under 40. So best forward, shout. Maybe Tony, by the way, on a 45 still, so he doesn't touch any. Nah, we'll keep that for the community, in case you guys want to play him. I think Nico Serrano's a good shout, even as, is he been starting? Yeah. Oh no, he's not played yet for this weekend, has he? Nolito's been playing, and at home, that could be good. I don't even know who my best kind of forward is. Maybe Kyogo. Yeah, Kyogo's my best forward. And then, so my best L50 under 40 now is Kobalin, he's not playing. Hong Chao, no. Zarfinho, yeah. This Zarfinho guy's good. I think he's maybe just, I don't know what the script is, why I didn't spot him when I was kind of analysing that team. He's L50 under 42, isn't he? Yeah, let's play him, Zarfinho. Zarfinho and Haksabanovic. Lampy and goals, Carter Vickers and Kyogo. Oh no, I've got 3 Celtic players, I can't do that. So let's drop, no, I'm keeping Vickers in. Let's drop I'll drop Kyogo for... No, I can't drop Kyogo, he's my best shout. Kyogo, so Carter Vickers we can drop for probably Izquierdos. He's away to Granada. Not a great game in the last match. Hakimi at home to Benfica, yeah. Sure. Do I have Muric? Is Muric playing? Do I have any U23 exposure? Do I have any U23 exposure? No, I don't. Right, okay, Hakimi it is then. He's away. 15 under 40. Yeah, Kyogo up front. Lampy and goals. Solid. That's my shout. That is my shout. Limited kickoff. Maybe we'll play Tony in here again. Do we have Pau? Will Pau play? I'll do this later. I'm not doing lineup builders and stuff. I'm not going to bore you to tears with that gibberish. Oh, my cameras went. Sorry guys, bear with me. Well, I'll swap around. Bah! We're still here, but I need to get the screens off. I need to get the screens off. 2 seconds. Oh yeah. Right, I'm gonna need to probably just move this camera again like I did last time. Yeah, I can just do that. That's okay, isn't it? Can't see anything. Yeah, that's fine. If I sit here, you can't see anything. That's fine. We can stay here. That's all good fun. Awesome. Oh, but then what if I'm watching this, then you're behind me again? I don't like that. I'll let the camera cool down. Let the camera cool down. Change a wee battery and we'll get it back on. 2 seconds to catch up with this chat. Any thoughts got about that? It's normally 2 weeks today. Thanks. Stish Boy, second in specialist super rare. Oh, no way. I need to go check that out. Not happy, 4-2. One more DC go, and under 23 D1 is toast. Music didn't play on weekend. Ragdan, what does that mean? The music didn't play on... Oh, sorry, it's probably a wee bit too far looking over that way. It's just that screen. Zoom in on me a bit more then, maybe. Try to keep Barca out of the screen. Maybe easier if I do it that way. Yeah, that should be fine. We're small enough anyway, in terms of the camera and the channel. Maybe make it a wee bit smaller, just to be safe. Yeah, cool. Muric. Oh, okay. yeah, I seen it, but I was wondering, is it maybe because there's a lot of games coming up or something? I was really confused by his DNP. It really didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But Stishy Boy is second in specialist, so I definitely want to go and check that out in the Gameweek Centre, because that sounds like some end product, if you ask me. Rankins, when are we? I'm going to tell Stishy I'm talking about him on stream, sorry. I give him a nudge. Oh no, he's an Ibiza. He's on loan at Ibiza, I forgot about that. Specialist, super rare. Stishy Boy in second place. Nothing live, nothing left. He's clinging on for dear life. I'm coming for him, but I won't catch him. Oh, imagine me and Stish. Imagine I got into third. Imagine I got into third. Even if I could get top 5, that'd still be well cool. I'd be so happy with that. Good. Well done, Stishy. Felix Strauss, Marco Illich, Laszlo Kleinheisler, Osmar, and Droif. Love that Kleinheisler by absolutely loves Stish for getting that Kleinheisler when we were talking about it on the random. And I'm so glad he's paid off for it. He's on track for a tier 3 unique and a tier 1 super. A Kleinheisler goal. This guy, by the way, this guy's going to be the end product like mascot. What a guy. What a hero. He's not won anything yet for Stish, actually. But guy's been good, man. Guy's been good. It's hit or miss, but subbed. Yeah, he's been kind of in and out, perhaps with some form or fitness or whatever's been going on. But yes, Stishy boy, congratulations. Well done. And I hope to see you flying up. Right, okay, we're 52 minutes into the Red Bulls game. Need a Morgan decisive. We're all waiting for that. 4-2 here. The second goal went for Kay Fletcher. Don't know who that is. It's uncarded anyway. But yeah, Selinatano now is circling the drain. Let's see how Hendo's doing. He's got Joe David. I mean, we can close this tab. He's probably, yeah, as good as it's going to get, probably. Sorry, Hendo. Joe David doesn't normally score much more unless he gets another decisive. That'd be nice. Yeah, but we're getting second halves underway across the board in Atlanta, in Orlando, and in Barcelona. We're across everything at the moment, which is cool. And yeah. So NYC forcing it 2 first half subs on injury. Interesting. I'll leave this game here since Nando's chasing this. We really don't want to see a third goal going. And I'm going to try and resolve this overheat situation. I'm going to try and change a battery. See if the changing of the battery along with a little small cool down period perhaps helps us. Right. Oh, 5-2. Oh, wow. Another goal's went in. I can't really tell if Brenner's got an assist. I can tell that much. Barriel's on. Oh, no Barriel. Decisive, potentially. Let's bin this camera and get that one back on. There we go. We're back. We're back and we're able to chill out and watch the football together. Loving it. When does the new MLS season start? I have it on good authority. The new MLS season starts on the 28th of February. I had to go and have a wee chat with a few people because I heard Techers on his podcast, the Modern Game Podcast. Check out Techers where you find him. Talking about it with Josh this week. And I actually thought, wow, it comes back before Russia. It comes back the same time as Austria. So, like, this whole MLS off season this year, because of the Winter World Cup and whatever, maybe it's not even that much of a problem. Really, you know, so. Oh, Celta Vigo had a good chance there. Flushed his lines. Number 5, whoever that was, maybe Oscar. I think he's maybe number 5. Vasquez goal, Brenner assist. Is that's what's happened? Both on 100 now, flying. Barry Allen's got himself up to 46. You know, I think a decisive now really puts him in second on 23 D1, 17 off top. Barry Al DA is what we're after here, isn't it? Brenner and Vasquez both on 100. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Great to see, man. And again, that's a partnership that a lot of people have probably built, and if you've deployed it this game week, then you deserve to finish high on the leaderboard because you've probably played it a fair amount of times and they've not hit 100. And oh, wow, really close to a goal there for NYC. Very acrobatic diving save from Godinho, who is now injured and somebody else is on, Rocco Rios Novo. Atlanta are just cursed with goalkeepers, man, eh? Why is Callens scoring so poorly? I'm going to get to see the... Oh, I missed the goal. Oh, if NYC are raining, by the way, they've had a few shots this second half, it must be said. A few shots. Raining this second half, man. Columbus are probably quite content now. Orlando don't offer... they're starting to try and attack, you know, but like... Room, Mensah, Pedro Santos at left back, Artur and Nagbe in that team. Columbus have been across the course. They know what it's about. Molino's off the bench as well. So yeah, they're probably quite comfy. 2-0. No action for Morgan. Bastard. Bar steward is what I meant to say. Ah, bummer, man. I cannot have the Cisnega concede 3. Because that's just going to screw him in the Wanyama team. So it would need to be like Morgan dribbling 5 people, completing a bunch of duels, and then scoring to really be worth my while. NYC with a dangerous looking corner, by the way. Please, Chino. Oh, laid short. Whipped in the cross. I think that was Callens that went up for it. Edge of the box. Bobbling around. Nobody can bring it down. It's a cleared. And someone's going to collect it. Knock it back to Sean John. Oh, that was a shite goal. It looks like Cisnega's just raging. Oh, I missed kind of what happened. I think the guy maybe banged it from like... Oh, please go show us a replay. I know you've showed... Oh, damn it, I missed it. Because I'm not listening to it, they're not teeing me up, you know, like, oh, and here's a goal from the Red Bull game. Oh, NYC are going for blood, by the way, man, tonight. Get Andrade on. Get Andrade on. No more goals for Bulls. Can work for me if Cisnega can pull a few saves out. Kind of want to watch the Red Bulls game now. I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't. But I kind of want to see it now. Let me see what you guys are up to. My one shout that could pay off for cheap investment, Maxim Choupo-Moting. I really hate Dane Brown. I really hate Choupo-Moting. Like, in a football, I just don't get. Like, yeah, I don't buy Choupo-Moting, please. Vasquez Goldbrenner assist. Oh no, I've caught all that stuff. I must have missed a wee comment in the middle there. Sorry. I wonder if I've maybe missed any other wee ones dotted around. No, maybe not. Oh, Sunday caught. No. Never mind. And yeah, Barca game's kind of dripping out to nothing. 50 minutes in. And what else do we have? 52 minutes. NYC threatening to no avail as of yet. Oh, body check from number 9 of Orlando, Erkan Kara. Proper in a pub, square go, deck to guy, sort of. The referee's turned a blind eye to it. Pedro Santos is raging at the linesman as well. Let's see a replay of that. So they go for a 50-50, and then... Oh no, it's not as bad as I made it out, to be honest with you. In real time, it did look like that. Sela putting a nice press on Barca, by the way. Ooh, acrobatic effort. Orlando coming close with no avail. Quinny sent you a question on Twitter. Sure, no problem, pal. Let me try and check it if I can. On my phone. Trying my best to stay off my phone because it just distracts me. Oh, if it's about your team and stuff, mate, I'll definitely talk to you when I come off stream. Because I don't want to dive off into lineup builders and stuff like that. Would you cry it right now in the middle of like watch alongs and stuff? But I'll show you a message when we finish. And would you cry it? Yeah, we can pick up and go from there. And then if there's anything we want to touch on the Wednesday, we can. I don't know if the other members will be Wednesday this week. In fact, I'll have Harry here. It depends when I need to take him to the airport and whatever. Maybe we will still do it Wednesday. I'm kind of up for doing it Thursday or Friday again. I quite like the back end of the week stuff. Because, again, I think we'll have some... Yeah, I think Friday could be a good shout because I think we'll have a good midweek team for the foundation. So any foundation members that are watching this, by the way, make sure you jump on and do the Challenger lineup builder for midweek. Like, I'm happy to put Joe Hart in there, I think, for the most part. Because I've got enough keepers floating around. Doesn't really affect me greatly. And if it means we can get a team out for the foundation, then I'm all about that life, of course. But yeah, it's about 24, 25 this year. Thanks to everyone who is joining us. If you could like the stream, as well as drop me a wee comment down below and let me know what you're chasing this game week, what you're hunting down. I know you've got horror stories. I know you've got war stories from this game week. Feel free to share them with me as well. And yeah. Bit of action. Oh, Barca. Oh, I don't know if it'll be a BCM there, maybe for Louis or Ferran. Jesus. Yeah, I'm fairly disappointed in myself that I didn't have any packet of snacks lined up for this game today, or for this endeavour. And why is he attacking again, man? 5-on-4. Atlanta obviously trying to get back into the match and overcommitting with attack. And NYC are not shy to break with numbers, even still. Oh, it's a goal. Orlando 1-1. It looks like Erkan Kara's chasing the ball into the net, but someone else is away celebrating. Game on in Orlando. He's giving it to the Tiger. I've done it. 1-1 Orlando. And oh, what's this? Atlanta on the break. 5 versus 4 for them. Slipped the ball through. 1-on-1 with the... Oh, good recovery tackle. I think that's Thiago. Along with Callens. I'd love fucking Callens to actually do the action there. That'd have been great for me. And nice goal in the Orlando game. Takes the ball in the half turn about 20 yards out. 1, 2, 3 touches on the half touch, turn, finish. Lovely. Mauricio Pereira with the assist. Old favourite of the channel. Nice, clean, finesse FIFA finish into the bottom corner. Eloy Room dives credibly well. Not incredibly, credibly, and doesn't reach it. Nice goal. And it is 1-1 game on. What does that do for the live standings then? Let's go have a wee peek at that, if we have access to that somewhere. And, oh... lower ranking spot for the Crew. Lower ranking spot for the Crew. So yeah, Miami need to overtake them now, because Miami cannot do any worse. And Cincinnati are not going to lose that game at 5-2 up. So Orlando are back in. This is probably a straight fight now at this point, I would say. Because Cincinnati, with their win, they're elevated above and beyond this kind of war now. So 1 each, half an hour to go if you're not watching anything. This is on Sky Sports Football. Could be good banter. Not too good MLS. Two good MLS teams with some nice players in them, don't get me wrong, but MLS Cup champions 2 years ago, Columbus Crew the year before that. MLS is back champions Orlando, so they're not duds, and they are competing for playoffs, so they're definitely in form of such. Oh, breakaway here, and Etienne Derrick, whoever his name is, Junior, receives, is it a last man foul? What's going on? He pulled the card out and put it back in his pocket. Everyone's kind of confused. This guy's still down injured, like greeting. Oh, Parks. I don't know if that's a BCM. So close to getting another goal for NYC there. Maybe a pass for O'Toole. I'll check out his NYC scores, because where's the NYC scores? Because they matter to me quite a lot. Like, Callens has recovered a bit. Nothing's for Sean John yet. 92 for Pereira, man. Been fouled a bit. Couple of tackles. What is he listed as? A mid. Interceptions and stuff. Dual successes through the roof with his pace. Penalty area entries and all that good stuff. Yeah, nice performance from the guy with no card. Acevedo on a 49. Somebody's just been subbed off. Oh no, it's not. It's a corner. Gabby Pereira's going to be taking it. Oh, I'm seeing a goal that's in Philadelphia. This looks like a Philly goal from the goal that they're shooting in for it being the second half. Where have we seen? No. What's going on? Penalty or something? Bernadeschi's going. Bernadeschi's giving it tight to the ref. Like, you're a fucking dick for giving this. Goal, NYC, 2-0. Oh, who? Callens! Is it Callens? Hebert? Callens. Oh, Callens gets the assist. Yes! Yes! Callens assist. He knocks it on the front post. Hebert at the back. Yes! Callens, I cannot believe he's got another decisive. Johnson's the clean sheet is going to come in. Oh yeah, we've got some life. We've got some life in the teams. Yeah, Sean, John, and Callens hopefully double up for a huge score. Potential rank is the best one we want to look at. Yeah, let's wait for that to update. Clean sheet in the bag. We're at the 60th minute, and the assist rocks in right on time. Oh, fantastic, man. We might just about have a squeaky game week right at the end, everyone. That assist doesn't seem to be showing up here. Don't give me the fear. That is a clear assist. Clear assist. He heads it on from the front post. And thank God, man. He was not getting any points all game. That yellow card hampered him. Joseph is on now. It looks like Marcelino Moreno looks like he's now on. I've not seen him all game. He's either been anonymous or rubbish. Chanot, I think maybe they'll get an effective clearance, hopefully. Yeah, so we want Captain Chanot to get a goal or something. That would be cool. Oh, seeing something else here in Philly. It is 3-0 now. Oh, they got a penalty. Yeah, I've seen that. And, oh, nice play edge of the box. Lovely finish, by the way. Whoever took that is a striker of a ball. Is that Uri again? Number 6 is a gas tag again? Wow. He is on it tonight. Oh. Don't know what happened there. Hopefully Sean John's going to get some points. So he's on 60 anyway. I'm kind of happy now. Why is Callens not getting an assist there? Why does he not have an assist? That is nonsense. Why has he not got an assist anymore? I'm freaking out. He got an assist there. Someone tell me this is a glitch in the Matrix. Bloody hell, man. Coronel on a 93. Oh, I knew he was my best keeper this game week. Oh my God, the pain is real. Where is that team, man? Where is that team? Let me just soak in that pain. Oh my God. With a DNP superior and a captain on 40, I'm still only 23 points away from the prize. Oh my God. Hurts so much, man. Oh, imagine when Yama somehow found his way. Oh, we can dream. We can dream. And interesting scores here. Barca clean sheets locked in. A bunch of greens are popping up. I'm very upset that this assist came and went. I demand it be reinstated. Or I've just seen a replay of the goal there and I missed it. But Callens definitely heads it on to Heber. You know, there's no doubting about it. I'll have to get another replay of it. But we're attacking here again. NYC looks so good, man. These bigger pitches, especially as soon as Atlanta's had to come out and attack them, NYC are just way more dangerous as a consequence. It just kind of eats into their hands. 1-1 in this game. Zelarayan's broken 80, so I've probably missed a little bit of his action. We're seeing Santi, Thiago, and somebody else. 1 minute, we're on 60. Yes! Thiago, Santi, and somebody else are all about to come on. In the 60-odd minutes, there'll be 5 subs made for NYC to finish out the regular season. All those guys will be after decisives. And let's hope they get them. Oh, Gabby Pereira, nasty foul received on him from maybe Rossetto or something. That pitch, man. NYC have got 2 players. Almada, yellow card. NYC have had 2 players go off injured in this game. Atlanta's pitch is known to be kind of mildly cursed for injuries. So Gabby Pereira here. I feel he's about to get subbed anyway. But hopefully it doesn't get subbed with an injury. Again, he's not got a card. I'm not too fussed. Keaton Parks is coming off for number 8, which is Thiago. Parks started the game, didn't he? Yeah, Parks started the game coming off by a 61. Good on him, by the way, with no decisive or whatever. So I'm guessing Max is going to drop deeper. Thiago's going to go a bit more advanced. Santi is probably going to come on for Gabby. Callens is coming off. He better get that bloody assist, by the way. And Gabby Pereira is coming off, yeah. So Callens off for Alfredo Morales is coming back into the picture. So it's probably a 4-4-2 change. O'Toole must be sliding into left back. A 4-2-3-1, something like that. O'Toole into left back. Tinnerholm right back. 2 centre backs remaining, Chanot and Martins. Midfield will be Alfredo, Acevedo, and Maxi. front three of Santi, Hibbert, and Thiago. So yeah, nice change, by the way. Nice, interesting change. Let's see how it goes. See how this O'Toole does in proper left back. You know, Callan's not having this assist is freaking me out. But guys, we need to go and petition like mad to the powers that be here. This is bogus. When you get that assist back on, it's dampening my mood. Nice ball into the box. Can't really tell who it is. I say the signal I've got for this stream is pretty awful. But anyway, I see her chapping at the door, attacking. Maxi tries to peel low ball into the box for a few runners. It's kind of deflected and nothing goes anywhere. And let me catch up with the live chat. Wanyama Scatching the 100. Need the assist. Opt to remove the assist. I didn't see it. Should it be one? Yeah. It should be an assist. Let's if you get how do we appeal it? How do we do that stuff? Tell me. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was an assist. He flicks it on head post, and then Heber knocks it into the back post and scores. Like, it's an assist. Like, there's no two ways about it. Oh, Atlanta into the box. Oh, clean sheet's gone. Maybe offside. Clean sheet's gone. Gutman. Prick. Clean sheet gone. Please be offside. Please be offside. Let's see the replay. Nah, nobody's offside. The lovely goal. So keep you up, he's over the defence. Just swiftly kicked me in the balls, man. I need that Callan's assist to come back. Maybe that keeps the dream and hopes alive, hopefully. But alas, I've best possible rank is what we're after. Wanyama on 99. Love to see it. So I think I'm back. We've not got this team yet. I'm freaking out. Maybe Gold's not playing now all of a sudden. That would just kill me. Good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're kind of hoping... Chanot's still on the pitch, isn't he? Yeah, this team is the best shout we've got. We need Andrade and Chanot somehow to combine. Wanyama's done a huge bit of lifting for us. And maybe Legit. Yeah, so... Morgan, 44. Not good enough, man. Not good enough. Not good enough for Morgan. Half of MLS still to run. I don't think it's going to be enough to hang on, is it? Oh, I'm so annoyed that they've scored, man. Never picked this game hoping for a clean sheet, but when you get the bonus tick in, you do start to spend your money. You know, like you do start to count your chickens. Zelarayan with a free kick, 18 yards out. Oh, hits the wall. Erkan Kara goes out for a corner. Cincinnati still at 5-2. I've seen Gaddis, Kubo, and Murphy come off the bench. All your boys are still on. Barry Al picking up a booking, 3 points off. Brooks Lennon is upset about something. I'm going to guess this is a shout for a handball. Yeah. Oh, handball against Lennon. That's pretty nonsense. Gillespie with a good high claim. He loves that life, doesn't he? A whim away, a whim away, a whim away. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. I always think about that song always comes on when I see the Orlando badge in my head. I don't know why. They called themselves the Lions and all that. I've been listening to that song a lot recently. I say Orlando always triggers it too. The Lion sleeps tonight. I forget who sings it. It's so funny, but maybe the Tokens or something. The lion sleeps tonight. Morgan, man. What are you doing to me here? Letting down the Scottish MLS contingent is what you're doing to me. Oh, Kamala's still around. Good. Didn't play him anywhere. But I'm so annoyed at that. It's been like a nice little. It was a nice little tease at the end there, eh? I need that assist to come back for Callens. I cannot wait to see another replay of the goal because I cannot. I've got no idea for the life of me how you could remove that assist. Unless we've all decided all of a sudden that we're going to go back to proper old school rulings, it has to be like a real assist where he's like crossed the ball for him or whatever. But oh, nice play down the right hand side. NYC looking again to the box. Gutman knocks it. Well, I thought Gutman knocked it for a corner, but no one seems to think so. Goal kick. Got 20 minutes left in these matches. Getting a bit spicy. I've got the Orlando game on, the playoff decider in the Eastern Conference. Still 1-1, 20 minutes to go. It is spicy. Both teams are really going for it cup final style. This really is the first round of the playoffs for these guys, really. Barry Allen inches away from 2 DAs in the last 5 minutes. Ouch, man. See, when that happens, it really does get you heart and mouth, doesn't it? It really does. Big time. Give Callens his assist, that's right. Bummer. Opta has removed a Callens. Yeah. There's the Wanyama assist notification. And Stish is in my group chat saying that he's second. I'll catch up with that when I finish. But I don't like opening my phone because I know I can get sucked into it so easily, but I'm just doing it for getting something out and out. Barry Hill 2 inches away from a decisive. Seattle putting out most starters. Oh, good. I've got Jordan Morris. I've got Ymar. Oh, Ymar's in a DNP team. Yeah, I've got the Roldan brothers as well. But yeah, it's just Jordan Morris, captain in an underdog team I need. Gutman kills clean sheets way too often. Gutman's one of these guys, man. He scores so well, but he's like been at 3 clubs in the last 2 years, and it's hard to know if he's in or out, or if he's on loan, or who owns him, and if he's good or not, and if he's injured and fit, and all the rest of it. But I'm looking forward. I'm going to get a Gutman card in the off season, ex Celtic player, barely, but one with a nice shirt, and like the actual card. I'll get not a priority piece for me in any description. But again, off-season discounts, I'm always open to them. Any off-season discounts you guys are looking for? You're going to be sad, Quinny. Klamala missed a sitter, would have been a Morgan assist. Oh! Polish pad. I don't know if I'm sad because I don't want Cisniega to concede 3 anymore. Really, because if Andrade can get a decisive here, then that America Pro team could do something. Chanot, none of them are doing incredible. None of the normally one of the defenders bosses passes and stuff like that, We are going to make it, maybe. Oh no, maybe not. See, it's half of MLS still to run. It's so hard, and there's not that many places, so it's hard to. Oh no, I've got buffering the NYC game. That's not normally a good sign. The end is nigh potentially. Benji Michel's come on for Orlando. He's normally a big game player, big moment player. So see what Benji Michel does. Sorare player. Hope he's a fan of the channel. Benji, if you're watching this, good luck to you. And yeah, anyway, he's not buffering anymore. Good stuff. We need Thiago to get decisive. We need a Morgan decisive. That would be nice. Legit decisive. Obviously, that's going to be kicking off probably by the time the stream finishes. Yeah, fair ape. I can kind of deal with that. With Cisniega, I suppose. Like, if you could save a penalty or something, that'd be great. Oh no, what would I want? Yeah, I would want him to save a penalty and Morgan to score the rebound. That would be fucking perfect, wouldn't it? Oh no, because then, yeah, the decisives would actually cancel each other out. It wouldn't actually be worth happening. Or would it? I don't know. The Morgan decisive? Yeah, I need it. I need another 25 points at least. Plus the shot on target will be a couple of points. So yeah, I need the decisive to get something out of this team. So it is all on him getting that DA or not really at this stage. Seattle. I'm just looking to see if there's any Seattle stuff I might have stood to gain from. Oh, look at that. 1 point off. Maybe a wee opt adjustment comes into play there. Oh, look at that now as well. Half a point off. Maybe an opt adjustment comes in somewhere. We're so close, man. Let's see the team. Is it out? Yeah. Jordan Morris, good. Both the Roldans, Ymar, anyone who had a play is in. Cleveland starts. Good on him. And that's it. Okay, I've just this is the Morris. So what team is the Morris card in? I must have went past it. But he's captain. And Morris is like 80 capable. Morris is multi-decisive capable. That's what I like about him. This team. Oh, the Fagner team. Good. Okay. Well, yeah, he is. And he's captain, so he gets a 50% kicker. So in theory, he does have a limit of 150 points. So if I could get 100 out of him, then he will really rescue that team in a big way. Give Callens his assist, you cowards. We might see attacking again. No, it goes to nothing. Strand Larson coming off in the 74th minute. Gets a nice little clap round the ears from his pal, Diego Aspas. And he's Salernitano and Barry out to score 10 between them in the last 10 minutes. Well, that's definitely possible. 10 points in 10 minutes for somebody like Barry Allen is not that big of an ask, but it is an ask, you know. Where are we? Ooh, booking such a kick in the balls, man. That would be only 7 points, you know. It's not been too many saves. Is he getting passes and stuff? No, not much. Dicky. I didn't even realise he was playing. Joseph Martinez is frozen on my screen in anguish. Probably missing another sitter or something. Big Joseph. How the mighty have fallen. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Yep, no change on the table. This is still going the way it's going. Pardon me. Thiago on a firm 25, not doing anything. 51 now for Morgan. That's a bit of an improvement. BCM for Kamala, apparently. Might not have been an actual BCM if he never made contact with the ball. So, I don't know if that would be even big chance created then. Wouldn't even get, yeah. Big chance created, yeah. Attempted assist, maybe. Yeah, this buffer has just killed me now. I'm missing the end of the NYC game potential. I'm just going to leave it in case it does correct itself. It did just do that a moment ago. Barca's not grabbed as much of my attention as I thought it might. I thought some of these rotation players would be really out to impress Javi and really break into the main team. But yeah, 1-0. And it's not really been that eye-catching. It isn't like it's the hardest one for me to look at, so it would have to be really eye-catching. But no, as of yet, has not caught the eye, particularly for a football match. And yeah, I'm quite disappointed. Fucking Atlanta stream has started to buffer on me. Brenner is a baller. Bloody Kyogo, you can say that again. Gassy, you can say that again, buddy. Sergio Roberto's on for Alejandro Balde. So we called it kickoff basically, and we're seeing an attack now for Orlando. I might try and fix this stream. Where's the button for it? If this stream lags, refresh from here. That bloody button. Barry L subbed out. Yeah, we need to pester. Somebody tagged me on something on Twitter, and I will chase that up. I think you need a clip when you tag them, right? So we need to get the goal. We need to get a clip of the goal. If that's what we're doing, tagging them on Twitter. You know what Twitter account is to tag. We need to get a highlight of the goal and tag them in it and go crimes against Callens. Don't hate on Alexander Callens getting another decisive, because we need it back. I need it back. You need it back. We all want it back. Like, come on, work. It's loading. It's loading. These remotes do my nut in the way they work. Yeah, it's not working. 85th minute. Matarita comes in. That must have been for Barry Allen. 85th minute. Matarita comes in. That must have been for Barry Allen. 85th minute. Matarita comes in. That must have been for Barry Allen. 85th minute. Matarita comes in. That must have been for Barry Allen. 85th minute. Matarita comes in. That must have been for Yeah, I suppose that would have been better than the Taylor score of nothing, you know, so live and learn, I guess, on that one as well. For me. Nice. Ay, caramba. Oh, goal mouth action in the last 10 minutes. I'm not getting this NYC game anymore. It's going to bum me out. It's not working. Oh, there's some sort of VAR decision on the go. We've got the touch to the earpiece. Benji Michel's putting the arm up. Orlando are claiming for something. All this is happening in the box. Schlegel's bounced something down like a kid. Like, it happened, it happened. He heads it. Somebody chests it. Volley. Oh, that comes off his back. You're not claiming a handball for that shit, are you? Let's see it again. Benjamin Michel chest. Volley. Oh, maybe, by the way. He turns and does that whole thing. But his hand is like here. And it hits his hand. So, ooh. It maybe looks like it maybe hits his hand. The ref probably gives it, but he goes to the monitor. Pulled a miracle and avoided all DNPs in MLS today. Sorare teacher, I tip my hat and I applaud you. Congratulations for that. That is a feat and a marvel to be recognised for. A lot of rotation expected today. And again, I don't know what teams you backed or whatever, who any of the gambles may or may not have been. Checking previous play. If somebody's offside maybe or something. Oh, Jesus, man, this is taking forever. This is taking forever. This VAR review, what's happening. Sean Johnson, yellow card. Brilliant. Hey, hope it's not a body penalty or something. That would just make my night, make my game week. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me see what you guys are at. Nothing much. There's been a bunch of you here the whole time, guys. Thanks very much. We're actually streaming a little bit longer than I had originally intended. Started a little bit ahead of the games that we were after. There's only 10 minutes left, so this will be the kind of the last hurrah through the stream, if you like. And then I'll be loving yous and leaving yous, and hope you enjoy the rest of your weekends, and stay tuned to the rest of the content coming across channels, plural. Yeah, everywhere and anywhere, and all the stuff in between. As we look to wind up. Oh yeah, so another thing as well, we did the giveaway for the member section the other day, and Predictology won it. Yes, it is a penalty to Orlando. Eloy Room is bounced on his line. He's given it all the Jersey Dudeks. Behind his line, he's bouncing the crossbar. All the stuff's going on. And who was the other card again? Guy up here? Must be he's in the team already. Bartolek. Yeah. So it was the Bartolek, and Predictology rejected it and gave us an Yasin Ayub to add into the kitty for the giveaway, if that makes sense. And it's 2-1 to Orlando, the goal scored. I missed if it was from the penalty direct or whatever. They're doing some sort of stupid celebration now with the camera. We're seeing a replay of the incident again. Yeah, it's a handball, I suppose. And then number 17, Torres. Yeah, nice finish. Oh, yellow card for Tinnerholm. Wonder what's going on in the NYC game. Sounds like a Barney's happened. But yeah, 2-1 Orlando. They have stolen the march, it would seem. And they are in the playoffs. Columbus are out. Ooh, right at the death. Right at the death. 4 minutes to go. The drama is real. The drama is real, guys. The drama is real. And Columbus are going back at it, man. They're going to try and get back into this game by any which way they possibly can. Oscar Mingueza comes on for Chair. No, that's Paciencia. Comes on for Chair V. Celta Vigo trying to get a goal back. It's 7 minutes to go. It's still only 1-0 Barca, so this is probably a situation that Celta... Oh, 1-1 with the keeper! Oh, Aspas, unlucky wee man. The ball just dropped to him. Quick feet, gets by the defender and gets a shot on target. It's just not good enough to beat Ter Stegen. That was Paciencia with a flick on. Yeah, quick feet, moves it from his left to his right. Oh, nice finish, man. But keeper was good to it. And yeah, Celta Vigo, man. I say they're after it. They're after it. Oh, what a ping from distance. Oh, another one. Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo are going for it, man. Let's check the scores on the doors. Oh, something's happened. Oh, Cincinnati game is finished. Yeah, so that's when that's happened there. Montreal 3-0. What we seen? A Miami goal, maybe? Miami breaking through. Oh, wow. What an OG from Waterman. What an OG, man. Saying that he's offside. Saying the guy's offside. The guy's crossed it in and he's like toe poked it into his net. I don't know if he's done a half deliberate. Like straight away, he's like, the guy's offside. I hope that's not what you're doing, thinking the guy's offside. That's just fucking stupid. Columbus now attacking, trying to get back into the playoffs. Out wide to number 9. Cannot be. That might be Ruan, by the way. Ruan. Is that Ruan? Ruan loves these kind of games. He's so dirty, man. He gets right in amongst it. Tackles everyone. I think that was Ruan. Ruan's a good guy. Not seen him in a while. Jordi Alba off. Eric Garcia is on for the final 5 minutes. So somebody in the member section wanted a Garcia big score tonight. He's got 5 minutes to get a goal or an assist or a goal line clearance or something. Let's cross our fingers and toes for that member. 5 minutes to go in Barca. Yellow card for Galese. 10 for 16. A substitution going. 4 minutes left in Orlando. And yeah, the bookings are raining out here just to kill all the kind of fragments of AA that I had in this game. The bookings are raining. The green scores are nowhere near my teams. I wonder if Aspas got a BCM for that. They did, probably. Who knows? I've not watched the game. Maybe he got one earlier. Who's number 7? Because he had a good shot earlier. Carlos Perez. Had a banging shot a minute ago. '94th minute. 54 for Morgan. That probably doesn't cut the mustard for us, does it? This Niega 48. I can deal with that. Deal with that if Shinogus his finger out and Andrade. Yeah, if Andrade... I don't get that game on anymore. I can't will him on anymore. As soon as my stream loses, like 3 NYC players have been booked. I don't know what it is, but if I'm watching, good stuff happens with NYC. Typically. Huge score from Amaya, who came off injured in the 92nd minute. Right, let's see. Best possible rank. That was the way to filter it, wasn't it? Decent scores, but mince. Yeah, I've got all my starters now. Okay, so ETH is getting gathered. So that's fine, and we'll see how well we do beyond that. Boston. This isn't bad from Shino, but I need Andrade to get something. If Andrade can get something, then I can really, really hope that Leggett does something, and it could. This could do anything really. If Andrade, if he can hop up 40 points, that would take me onto the cusp of 8th position, and then having Leggett still to run could be quality. So yeah, we're really praying for a last minute Andrade involvement somehow, somewhere. That's not changed. What about the tops? Stish is up here in second. Yeah, so we're not going to catch him. But third we can catch still. So we hope to join Stish on the podium. Hopefully Captain Morris can get us a card. And Morgan here. Yeah, he needs a decisive. He's got the AA. I need the decisive to tip us over. Otherwise it's nothing. 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 Oh, what a game we play. What a game we play. There's actually so second. Specialist. Super rare. Stishy Boy still second. Red Bull game is finished. Morgan locked in. Cisniega locked in. Cool. That's fine. I can deal with that for the most part. And that's locked in. Unlucky on the extra points, buddy. Nanzo, I don't think you got it for selling a Tano or Barry Allen in the end. That's a kick in the buzz. But hopefully, like, you're still podiuming, I think, aren't you? So hopefully that hangs. And this is, yeah, I'm watching this anyway. We'll keep that on. This is still going. I'll probably have a lot of extra time. I know, it was a lot of extra time in the first half, actually. If that Callan's assist comes back, then if Russell and Gold can kill, then that team has still got something going for it. But I need that Callan's assist to come back, guys. We need video footage of Hebert's goal. This game, I don't think anyone's going to score incredibly. Yeah, nothing to really be scared on. Leaderboard style. It's going to be in that game now. Specialist, super rare. How many teams have I built so far? 6. Yeah, should be a good midweek, man. I'm looking forward to it. I could, guys, man. I really want Andrade. Really want Andrade to get on the end of something, man. 2-1. Please go 3-1, man. Andrade Shano. Somehow. Andrade Shano. Oh, Paciencia. Oh, Perez, that is, sorry. Oh. Celta Vigo are chapping at the door. 7 minutes to be added on in Orlando. We're in the 91st minute in NYC. I'm going to take my last pause for the cause here, guys. Sorry. Give me 2 secs. I'm bursting again. 2 secs. I'm back. Right, let's catch up. You're going to be sad. Oh no, I've caught that bit. Sorry. Need that calendar assist. There have been a lot of Morgan shots and Cisniega saves, which has helped you twice as much. Yeah, I guess it has. Does the La Liga MX playoffs get scored? Yeah, they will do. Callan's assist would be big. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I have Diego Valdez, and if I've worked it out, he should play midweek. Nice. Good play, guys. I love those sneaky plays that come off. We've got 6 minutes of added time in Barca, by the way. So Celta Vigo are going to keep the head of steam up. Make it, Dembele, Louis, and I think Fati on the counter attack. 3-on-2 if they're as quick as they can be. Celta Vigo recover to make it a 4-on-3 in favour of the defence, and they win the ball back. Mild shout for a pass back there to Marcusson, but no one's claiming it. St. John Stone. Ba-da-ba-da. Lovely job, man. Cool. Cool beans. TikToks and stuff, guys. Aye. Right, what are you saying? I think I've got a couple of America, I think, play midweek. Nice, guys. I hope they do for you, buddy. Only 2 minutes left. Orlando trying to kill the clock. We've got 3 minutes left in Spain, and Blade Runner broke the offside trap. Maybe it was offside. And Perez hit the post, and then Paciencia and Perez. Celta Vigo are chapping at the bit, by the way. Great play. Great play from Celta Vigo. So well coached, so well organised. And, yeah. I hope to get something here, man. I'll have a wee bit of Celta Vigo. Zella Ryan, about 50 yards out-ish. Dummies a long free kick. Plays it short, gets laid off, takes the shot, and oh my god, that was a goal. But Galese saved it. And it's a corner. 95th, coming on 96 minutes. 2-1 Orlando. Ball's out from the corner rapid. Didn't wait for Zella Ryan to get there. Just took it quick. Launched it into the box. Galese, good high claim. Falls on the ground. Kidding on. He's been punched in the kidney. And that should be all she wrote for this. Orlando go to the playoffs. Columbus do not. For the second year in a row, I think. After winning MLS Cup. Zella Ryan is scoring that, by the way. Quite an easy save for the keeper. I don't know. It looked easy from here. Who knows? It's not an impressive save from the keeper. Let's put it like that when you see it. It looks like you can see it all the way. It's not rapid. It's not high. You know. It doesn't dip and all that kind of stuff. But here goes Celta Vigo. Number 7. That's Perez, doesn't it? Find somebody. Perez gets it back. What a shot from the edge of the box. And Ter Stegen tips it over the post. And it's a corner again, man. 95th minute, man. Celta Vigo chapping at the door. Carlos Perez. That's right at the keeper. Straight down the funnel, but it's high. And he has to jump and palm it over the crossbar. Maybe a wee shout for offside in the build-up. Don't know if we'll get it, but with Carlos Perez himself. This looks to be all she wrote in the Orlando game. And Gavi. Distance covered today, 13 kilometers. Jesus. What a shift the wee man's put in. 13 km. Long ball from Ter Stegen, flicked on by Louis to nobody. Long ball from Unai Nunes, and that will be all she wrote. 1-0 Barca. Celta Vigo will feel as all she wrote, or is that a free kick? No, it's a free kick or something. What's going on? Is it? No, they're all staying on the pitch. What happened there? Is it maybe go for a throw-in? It's weird. Okay. Orlando's still going, still 2-1, 97, touching the 98th minute. Surely it is any second now. Sergio Roberto, cross into the box, no one there, cleared away by Ido. And Celta Vigo just about, that's it. Game over. 1-0 Barca. And game over, 2-1 Orlando. They make it through to the playoffs and they're all ecstatic. Oscar Pereira jumping around, taking high fives and cuddles and all that good stuff. Let's do a quick wee jump around and see. Okay, let's see NYC. How did we actually finish? 2-1. Callens surely is going to get that applied. Andrade let me down, man. But maybe Legit can do what Wanyama's done. And if that happened, best possible rank. If that happened, then we could be onto something. Still, yeah, we can still do well. I'm just not going to win the damn thing anymore. Could get into tier zeros. Maybe just tier ones. If I can get a tier one, I'm happy, right? Tier 1 from Champion America Pro, as we stand right now, I would be very happy with. Terrible, probably the best captain choice, in fact, but yeah, we roll on in that sense. Jordan Morris for later, and then the super rares for tomorrow. That's it, really, isn't it? Morgan, yeah, close but no cigar in the end. And was there somebody else kind of loosely running around for me? No, I think that was all she wrote. So, wish me luck, guys, with Trophy Day. We'll be back streaming tomorrow, but we'll get up to speed with where we're at. Look at these scores, guys, man. Some amazing scores at FC Barcelona this game week. And, I think I've just found out how to do two things at once there, which is lovely. Cool. Magic, guys. I hope we've had good fun tonight. Be sure to check out the streams throughout the week and all the content that comes here at 23,001 Sorare TV. The setups are here, and everything else that I'm involved in. I tweet it out, I post it out across all the social media stuff. I've been doing TikTok stuff as well, and that seems to be going pretty well. It's much more like it's all the tactics board kind of content I've been doing. I've been chopping that up, and I'm going to try and make more and more of that content because I really enjoy it. The hard thing with it is finding inspiration that's worthwhile making a video about that you guys would enjoy, because I could just do that. I can do that tactic board stuff all day on fucking Celta Vigo, but then if only 10 of you watch, it's not worth me spending half a day on, or a day on, or a week on, or whatever it would be, you know. So I hope to do more and more of that, but I do need your feedback, and I do need your recommendations and suggestions, and what about this, Quinny? Oh, you've not done that in a while. Oh, remember you did this, I really like that. Wherever it was. But yeah, please stay tuned to all the content, guys. It'll be coming fast and furious all the way through the week. The End Product podcast is live at the moment. It's just me and Stish this week. Tony scored again this week, and we hope to either have a little bonus episode come out before episode 24. But Tony's back in the mix, and it was just a real scheduling kind of hoo-ha with Stish going on loan to Ibiza. So, End Product podcast, all as normal. Maybe an additional episode this week for your troubles, but missing Tony this week. And yeah, have a good one. Stay out of trouble. Catch you later. Take care. Bye-bye.